sponge and sponge bag, toilet roll 2 packs, toilet soaps, pomade, tone free, comb, hairbrush, no aba, 1 towel, 1 metal bucket, 1 dry line, 1 torchlight with dry cell battery, 1 small chop box, 1 blanket, 1 metal trunk, 1 raincoat or umbrella, 1 student mattress with leather cover and 1 pillow, 2 white pillowcases, 2 white bed sheets, electric pressing iron, 2 black brown belts for dressing, a pair of white sneakers and white socks for PE, 1 pair of brown or black buckle sandals, play deck, 2 plain white 1 handkerchiefs. Hey, also the 1 handkerchief, the 3 another. A pair of blue and white striped shorts for PE, 2 khaki shorts, 2 black shorts, 2 deep brown khaki trousers, 1 blue black trousers, 2 white trousers for church service, 2 long sleeves white shirts, photocopy. Oh, hey, Radina Kopo. Now let's look at Dominic. Baby, you. When the we aka we say, hey, 1 long scrubbing brush and short scrubbing brush, 1 mop and 1 mop and mop bucket. Akasha Dominic Akasha and yes I didn't di Akasha Dominic Akasha ndo mojipa o 1 new sharpened crocodile machete. Hey, say kind crocodile machete no Dominic say eno grande de doana o de botin ko de enda mundi onti enka. Hey, 2 hand gloves. Now hand gloves are there. On by the hand gloves, no. Only scrubbing now. So off for much. Dustbin is where. 1 small dustbin. Hey, the crying for dustbin by Dominic. What the for snowball tinko come za. You remember, sir, 28 minutes after 3, Asempa 94.7, and I didn't come. And a new patriotic party for Orutu and Amombi, Sana Montuno. Yenu Abema Abetnas Razak Etiha. Razak, Udimba Guna Neba, Miss
Musba.
Hey, Razak didn't work it. Musba, Razak Musba. At the same,
Yamiadom, Bibia,
Kutubi Nanti actually.
Ah, you did. Oh, Yakoya.
You do Sugar Canoe.
Wow,
it's a chassis saying,
a chassis around 8 or brass sports. Okay. We should time on the 2 more, because on the chassis 6, but about 8 no, and now almost chassis say, almost. A walk from Obra Sport into almost 90 years echo all the way to police headquarters. And now almost present here almost first petition. Now we share petition now with the police, you know, fundamentally the almost can say almost per se police, you know, any fair in how our or dealing with almost party faithfuls, you know. Inti almost raise claims say police, you know, they are not being.
This is a demonstration. Okay.
So at this
let's say police from those, Papa.
Oh, no more doors. That police from the doors, Papa. No more doors. Inti at this point, you know, time now omugu or brass sport, and I just say party penny for no, a train party for no. So at this point, you know, ani inano na or brass sport. You to me say MPP for no we share red and black. Now police for no counting in excess of 200 police personnel. Aye, no more doors, no more doors. And it's almost as if free or brass sport on one as you say omonanti ya kusim kodru police headquarters. Now police headquarters ho and no more file or more first petition.
It was petitions, not petition.
Yeah,
the
petition.
First one was police headquarters.
Okay. Now we show him say IGP in Beba, not just almost the petition now man, but IGP no went to me amba into the representative, one of party police officials no more buy and over the ma FND police for no. But we share the sum of sub petition now with the ma police for now. Almost kase. Almost share sana police for no a treaty omo party faithful so omo chi omo a obi ti say abronya omo chi na no me twa picture no me dey to Facebook omo chi offender so Obama pokwa say no me dey to Facebook omo say so omo compare to the arrest of NDC4 party vice chairman Mr. Azoka omo share difference no e wo mpa nti omo share say omo hu say police na enye fair in terms of saying omo dealing with omo party faithfuls no inti omo person police no omo nye fair when it comes to saying omo dealing with party faithfuls and you have one very strong concern omo raise here and unti omo the petition come out police for now from ohono and omo dani omo ho kofa Sankara no mo headed towards Jubilee House
if you okono
and now omo e could do Jubilee House until omo do Jubilee House ono and just say what you mean say menim sena police for no nhye no because bottom line omo do ho no tumi say kasa no mu free Sankara ni nyina omo nyina ebegina all of them came to a standstill they say afena MPP faithfuls no omo board dompem ewo ho and Jubilee House mpanyfo no so omo bae and I just say omo the petition so emomo fundamentally omo kache omo mpani say freedom of speech no obetoye inti you should uphold it because omo feel say they are being intimidated, they are being harassed inti omo pese omo mpani as much as possible no it should create environment omo so betimi ache omo adwin without fear or favor inti two petitions one call police penifo no ho and about so call Jubilee House.
So na attendance the same.
We share MPP penifo after the start of event maybe someone also we expect at least 500 party faithfuls. Now say me share crowd or mo buy na or bro 500 kakra.
Okay.
Or bro 500 kakra.
Okay. Are you from Obra to Ghana Police Service on headquarters or
headquarters on
feel no call Jubilee House. Here for no lead a domino.
MPP penifo no na youth organizer no ewo Salam Mustafa ebae national organizer Nana Bin so ebae and afin so acting party chairman no so no hobby and deputy national organizer so no hobby and members of parliament honorable Kwabena or say inso ebae mu say former minister of health honorable Okoboy inso ebae and afin so Dr. Amin former minister of finance inso eba hobby Dakwa Newman former MP inso eba hobby inti members of parliament any former members of parliament say nyina ebae and some of national executives inso eba hobby
say any tribute and back and forth with the police
I'm saying only one of the feature of this protest Emma Manfo Nyina any GSA there was absolutely no clash between can say police for no any protesters no clash whatsoever which are at every point in time omudu baby na say traffic nearby police for catch so munjina no wejina na cars na between normal call there was such wonderful collaboration between protesters any police and I'm sure to a very large extent their police for no Asian from past experiences when it comes to handling protest and this time around to me say they did what they had to do to ensure say protesters file one petition in peace and in order.
Razak, just a minute now for my own view on common but then call the national organizer for the New Patriotic Party lawyer Ayana Nabwachi do not friend be Nana Mahena Bokodie
Omanhene Kwabena Asante Kwabena Yamyadaroma or the and then so after
Manantia Kwaba
Yamyadaroma Mamemo the National Youth Wing of the New Patriotic Party Mamemo Mwabaso Salam Mustafa Adaumano ye MPP Mabunu Etijinae say the state-sponsored harassment. Say, ye dey aban nyumuku na ye tata abaya ifrimu na enyemra kwan so ye tietia fa hodie ene kamion kan bi amamu so ye tietia so no. Omo tiginae say omo ye emabunu na enya ade a nia ekoso no. Aboa ema kamion kan bi ekoso intino party so the omunshira and you're supporting the member of Mabaso and it was a very wonderful event young Yoko support Sanyana Minua War Studio Ekano Yasha free Obra Sport ma Yanantie in Tini Padomni na so no ye police headquarters my the first petition no acquire and san we yes I the niche Jubilee House I also know your second petition acquire Openi Dr. Alex Sebifia and a bigina Jubilee House and emo a petition of the man on Omanhene nti metimi aka se dwumadi no koboko asembia ma nia awose yeka no the party through the youth wing aye adwuma chanie nti ebo wabaso omaya de pa.
Okay, nana yebeto aso ba just in my main kansa kratawe presidency communications Tuesday September 23 2005 President Mahama nominates His Lordship Justice Paul Bafuboni as Chief Justice, and I read President John Dramani Mahama has, in accordance with Article 1441 of the 1992 Constitution, forwarded the name of His Lordship Justice Paul Bafuboni to the Council of State for consideration as Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana. Justice Bafuboni has, throughout his distinguished judicial career, served with diligence and integrity at the High Court, the Court of Appeal, and currently the Supreme Court. He has made invaluable contributions to the development of Ghanaian jurisprudence. He has earned the esteem of the bench, the bar, and the wider legal fraternity for his intellect, impartiality, and unwavering commitment to justice. His wealth of experience and long service on the bench render him eminently qualified for the high office of Chief Justice. His Lordship has been serving as acting Chief Justice since 22nd April 2025 and is signed Felix Kwachi Ofosu MP and spokesperson for the President. So any case okay, so manu di sempani de wo hia mo de koda aposi for any impemfo a woni di omanso
Omanhene ni di kan ni na emebunu no edi ano mo de atoso almost say a march or protest against state-sponsored harassment and abuse of power. And omo akani nyina abom na twi mu no yensuro hunahuna. Yetie ne se mahene wo hwe se ne anima bi si koso. Se yan kasemu a yebema yekam minka bi amamu no yesi ni trase. Aban ba ye bosome nkunu nie na wo hwe kwan a ye fa so a yedemra Omanhene ye MPP mamenka se yentia se obi akwakodi bone ana yesusu se obi edi bone na yehia no so mbeboa na yenye hwehwemu debi enya de etia na emom no ekwan a ye fa so mse ye de emra no tu nchen na ye tietie nipa ne fa hodi so a ye kasetia medical ka na anu ya se wo hia chema wontumi waba oba ya Omanhene yen kaso sudia se emremu no se ye ka bail a enya so twe bail no kwasem ne se ne ye kire nyina ne se ye hia nipa no ene okena obeba ebi hu no na ye betire nipa ye se amane bail na ye de kakraka se pepo aso nipa niti se yi twetwe no aya so twe emwa na anu a ohwe abonye die abonye jaja tumu se kwadu e dia bono no eye misdemeanor emremu na ye se eye kwadu emu ha kwadu ya tentenhuru na ye no so no ye de na kwakotwere aban kukumu be na wote baako na nso no okohwe azoka a physically wa attack ye pani baako na enye no kwa wasa kase senko betu afanyoma ken obabi wo na ngo bekuno ne akwa by election wo ne krum na ohwe communication director wo abu kwanof enso kase ono nso no omo hwehwe nipa miensa na eku omo afanyoma ken na nabi anodom pre na wo hwe omo a na no ye de kata aba se ya kire omo Omanhene se na ne ba be hu omo picture se ya kire omo ampa ye hwe omo koyan so ya sa omo bill na obi ono no wa committed felony ade kase so obekum nipa no ye nam untuna se esuma se si ya kire no an se de kata aba ya kire nipa no ya ma ne bill oma ye nti ho ase bi bill Omanhene na no se Obama police omu hia no so mebo mo ne nhwehwemu na wakotro bibi ewo social media Omanhene no okotro ye no na ya tsere no e de na kotwere abankukumu be na wotwe baako nenso ye se abrante bi a ono ye fe no rough wotimi abowura rich hospital e de ehunhunu akwan so ni ehun eni esuro e de ahye won a wo pe ayaresa ema ye se ehun e beto mo so no enya semketoa enipa bebre na call for the arrest of this young man. In fact, committee a health minister cross a young man out of impunity eka senya do beko ebesi ne ampa onko ye ebesi ne wanko na omodo mo report aba and omo report no musteti wo msa ampa omo to nsa fra brante no so oma Omanhene obi wo krom ha ye se no ye fake doctor and sasadale bia isenko wo nya position anya se nkonya kwa ya appoint ni wiye a hokọ National Health Insurance Board so ebeto ja se we fake doctor we fake doctor ebesi na yenchi no obi amohwa etina ye bisa se etinu ya wo mra bia ya chichire dia ma MPP fo eni wo mra bia ya chichire dia ma NDC fo ana because abonye akwa ye ade na se wo fre no misdemeanor eye boni e da form kra na wo de handcuff egu ne nsa na wo twa ne infoni na wo de beto abonten na azo ka na ono nso obekum nipa no ye to nsa fre no esumase obi ehu ne de ka aba si eso obekọ court ebesi ne ye hu nso court no so wan court no now Alhaji Amadu na ono nso no kaka se fin so no beku nipa miensa no so no se ya chi no se yanchi ni yenimu ana se Omanhene embra no ya chichiri ma ebinum ne chichiri foforo de ma ebinum ana eti wei ni enema bebre ye na no eye fancy comedy ono no oye TikToker or creative platform obi ababa be kan nsem a enim ye tiase abranti akwa ba bontin ba be kan se nsem o kan no ono wonfofa so no tutia ise ne Omanhene me no kasa ya yo no ma me such huge platform na ma kan nsem a endi mu na wo kwa wayi hu afrim no yes ya ba be che wo Omanhene ne de wo kwa kotum be na wo twe baako how okay Omanhene achenkwa na wo wuntumi ebra atorencham to Ghana ye hwere ya de hye nwotwe na all tre na adwin se
Asempa FM
sa omo firi mu nya ne yenkobusa President Mahama okaye baby a wote ye de cast num na ko ho ye kotutu atuo ho ye chi ne sheka mudini free kumase buankra ho baby ne bankan eso Omanhene wo krom ha samo hunto e ka sese nanado danko akufa no kokota play ma play ntinhwe no.
So what does it mean that
nanado danko akufa do hu oye so abofo
Patrojina, so what does it mean that won talk ya anya hwe
enti you so kan abranti na obusa na no asamo a ukotire no busa na no asamo a eni ade no obi he bia no de ho nkonkotire no.
But that one, they be a challenge. I mean, man yourself for a one no. Why that? I didn't they be employing coin him say nay. Nano da from so and ne sound from so na say unity. Into nano down from so intino. They are back and then Sani and Shaman sa. Is that want to treat this country?
I want to be and can none from so they come and come here. Yes, here for brand to be nana one why do come so crap campuka say. Yami adman November MPP in court for Edu. But
that's why we have to challenge our energy stores.
You see, what I'm trying to tell you is that the selective justice. No, we cannot sit in a country as will be here, and I'm giving you countless. No, be there. What again the budget? No. Get them into now, in some, and they have, is it the case that criminalization of free speech decided by the one? It is a bunch of Kokasa in IGP. Say IGP. Or you say we are corrupt. We are crumb for. Or you say the owner police who create Wintino. What Chile Abronye. Nothing out for the Panenco court for defamation. Me no be the matama. Me state institution me see a better mintino. Now, it is the same thing. Say Obama day. Or what you say? Is it then under IGP? You did a true saying, Nanum Krum. Say you can't IGP into one on Kofoko Bua Branch, Danny. Up to 20 windows. Actually, such you know, Obama. They are no. Actually, I did not have a demo 1 week. Sansa, we IGP. Yet I said, all the police will come here. Hey, now, I said, anything. It was having on your IGP, or Chabin as a police to me in Kuro Bimwe. You may read this over retirement too. Now, call retirement, that's when the policemen can be a and also because the police won't go be one.
That's not the case. Let's do what is right as a country.
That's
not the case. I know crowd men feel no, you'll be a retirement. Yes,
that is why I make so let's do IGP. No, because no, Kasaye, no, Ebiana, no trial. Which I may not support. No power. You will remedy. The remedy is not to weaponize police for to go and arrest the person. Near no opportunity. Near man remand. Near some could be man and some other remand view. Then you have a judge. Or no, I will say, or yet citadel of democracy, rule of law. I can't say an idea. All of us, we are not the same before the law. Ibimu, no. That is the more reason why I was a magana for him. You won't bracket, see your name. It is an albino. Say, yes, yeah. Then, Yanas, a then you must fair application of the law, Emra.
So,
and to you say, Nano, report to be a buyer at any general. A truck had the Koma Yoku. The NDC from penny for me, you know, be a more a galamsey into Yoko Hishim. It is called features and MPP for her. Tell my one to me. You are arresting at the call police CID. Say, ye on no call, ye legal mine, no. Could turn a document to illegal mine, no. You are arresting the Kosan say there's an allegation. CSO illegal mining. Okay. Now, Attorney General Kacho, and your MPP Attorney General, NDC Attorney General, Dr. Dominica Yini, actual cat had a Kokuma Yoko for say, NDC from penny for me, no, all your national officers. Young Chiliomo, Yankishomunimum Sunset, they are enablers of Galamsey. Oh, my neighbors in what to say Yoko for Chiromo. It is a opposition party there by Nanka Yade. Black Maria, at your tour. I could generally put in a match. And MPP NDC need or mine, I want to crash your bone. Yen two crossing Yoko cry if you movie.
Into the concern is that the application of justice no seems to be selective. That's it.
Yes, seems. It is. And yes, seems. It is selective. That is why we are calling on the president that Omanhene Wadaruma. A year I wish more Ghana for the Dunya or also Ghana for no more who say so we overbought your constitution who bang. Now you come to be a moment from what's from say, General, and they a platform into your throw. So, Megan ye. There are one ye. Obiane who said, Judge, what your bad judgment.
Asempa FM.
And obi atu na no gusu and no kai.
FM.
Eti betre. Se me kase me mawo example sa bebrebe. Bebrebe. Journalist ya tata omo na okateche uni okateche dia na na omo kwakire no eye eyi kwemu do me kwemu fi lecture eba ye de pickups mi ensa ko hia na ye kire no I no ko na chance dia no ni hwe ya god na sare be dia ku ono so ye ko kire no se ye de na ko se special prosecutor o se enso ni hwe for adu mo tidie Omanhene bye de be pa na copy efrim e for adu mo kire de ne copy mu de pa na efrim oba journalist ya omo ye kan ya yo mo a ase omo asem nyina no akuti aban because Paul yes it can be said to criticize aban golden asaribediako it can also be confirmed say ono so no e kaseti aban okatechi afrifa yibetumi akasa ono so kaseti aban it then you can conclude say any journalist who you kaseti aban tin ye tata o man is that what we want?
That's how you want to conclude it.
The animator say that is a fair conclusion. That is a fair conclusion. Achimkwa kasa ya ekuti ya president mama yango chino. Yako chino. TikTok ya no na creating a platform fancy comedy ya obi ka asem so nyo no kwa yango chino. Yako chino. Enkwa mienu a mo nhye so constituency. A mo TikTok o mo so ekwa kasa e o ma no abros ya kwa chire nkwa na nkwa dem be 1 week to 2 weeks. No mai president Akufo-Addo president ko o se ko din ko fotum papa.
Any a past event. Let's
yes,
talk.
That is why I make a say.
Any a past event. Any a past event. Any a past event. That's why.
Yes, sir. You are not being fair. Do you know why you are not being fair?
No. Any a past.
And not your shaswo. Na ye dia koye nim. Na ndi to for kan kwa say na na do dan kwaku for the excellency. Ne yiri penny o firi mu kwa wo ne nsa wo mu bi.
Okay, so
said all of this.
So ye koye nim no. We don't want these situations to happen again. That's how we build a country. If we say debia da ebe equalize near reference the negative energy.
We don't equalize no. You can see more apply a law. We are okay with it. But do it fairly.
Okay, so
everybody in council we are boy equalization, you know. That is what examples I've given you people who clearly omo tiamre into my officer me na bi I need me opposition as an organizer and I'm a Bora Rich Hospital dede okura phone e to ayare for so dede 1 month by now officer can me fi ngame da ho na rough ni adwuma ndc nti no na mono sa no in fact the health minister by crown and mu go say kwa so na yesresre no bono dia why ade pa why ade
ade abrante wakacho so yejuma NDC
ye juma NDC why not me okay
wakacho so yejuma NDC
ye juma NDC why ade me here you don't have to tell me.
Well, I'm asking because
once the agenda o mo dey your opposition ni akojina ni aka ni di attempt ni demonstration hodo ni di ni say nyen ade obi anim na Dr. Asante no no fake doctor na ono so me besi ne yenchi no no so e sanso no tumi wa ban mu nti omo aban mu fo nim nti ejika ye appoint ne kwa na national health authority so obi o fake doctor. It's a criminal offense to project yourself as a medical doctor when indeed you are not.
Okay. So lawyer Nana Boachi, Nini Nemuno, what do we want to achieve?
Yeah, achieving is a IGPS fair application of the law. The deliberate weaponization of state institutions to harass opposition, they must stop now. In so say and a beam say you better criticize your buying into no, you better that you it will not work. We will continue to criticize the government. And some people to say, you know, this for opposition. Freely, they criticize the government. Freely, they do too. In the other journalists be criticize your buying and any tata on the HCC. Why?
No, me that's na okay now say President Mama what for the justice bafuboni e dia koso
enya dia ayasem foforo ebra suspended maami tokunu no na opaw opani bafuboni se ombeye na namusini as active ni omampani ankasa no maami tokunu de free ho na ode yura bafuboni aba be mum de see a dangerous precedent for Ghana's democracy and Ghana's judiciary. Very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. That's a yet so many beer and a queer do. Ah, ya dear bomber, you took no idea in the free one. Mine a more as a film. By near in a few. But dear Bakwan, when he says, see, I day a rap of Bonnie Abbey. Maybe I some Bacopen America. Now, I bring your case in your cool no. So, Michelle judgment now ruling now a year presiding judge in the buy now. My Michelle, chili ye pa. Michelle, when you say, it be a who be about the judicial so because of this unprecedented removal of the Chief Justice. Am I didn't see though? Semin come Chikrana under the Fourth Republic. You need Chief Justice being free order. Am I who be about the toss and ama say I here because sit down a judge who my judge and now Kokoti Idi Amin and who calls a mistake. Echo can Robert Mugabe. How? Say you power. Then you are quoting a dictator. You are celebrating a quotation from a dictator, a tyrant, because assembly is highly political. It is a man, dear man, a bayer Kishua, a behame. At some class, a mere corner, and one a corner anymore, and Udinisa, and I want to meet Abunya James as I buy. Not what Timiaka say. It is often said that all men are equal. In practice, it is not so. Hey! Article 17. Mr. Judge, you are working with the Constitution. How can you say Article 17 now? You actually say all men are equal before the law, no? Today you are saying yes, and yet. Maybe some would say, oh, madam. Who are kind of how? My name is who be not on the show.
Okay, so Mamena,
and a Ube, or Penny Wadama. Midye, and yes, you have benefited from the removal of Chief Justice. And Nutino, and Brazilian Wafa, near executive liberty Biano, the patrol, Dauruma. If a base would be any saying a judicial with the crowd, and the Ghana, a bear bazaar. Because you should never, don't see it, say you have benefited from the removal of Mamitokuno.
I don't get that. I don't get the angle you're coming from. Why? Ayana executive no we more influence judiciary. No, let me ask you that question. Once you put in once you throw in that into the incoming Chief Justice, no, are you saying that at certain points in the life of the judiciary, the executive need to interfere more another day?
Omanhene make can say yes, it be see
so
we have had this provision in our constitution. Oh, yeah, but a BN no end up in the removal of Chief Justice.
So you don't have a challenge with the process. You have a challenge.
I have a huge challenge. I've already mentioned it. I've said for me, the removal, the basis, it is very, very, very unfair. Say a whole Chief Justice. And none of my videos to say I do not even think So even SRC President Krano, such allegations can even cause the removal of even SRC President. I've even said it. But the name politics in the Agru, it is a coin in a make a say. It is of a buffer money. So when they say he is a direct beneficiary of Justice Tokuno's removal, then we are dead. I'm telling you, we are dead. Meaning, say, dear Biana, I bind the baby Biana, see, I hear the piano, and they will be singing and dancing to the tune of the executive. And we are doomed.
All right.
That is why I make and say, into what bay, so who say, oh, you're a appointing me to know. You can be an mayor, you can be not say, when you're independent minded, we are dead. Okay. Go to your charge and say, because of such removals, no, and in the SCC, especially that took and who said only be and the man judging such bad judgment, such horrible ruling,
Mami nasi baroko yubo eye ira ya mi mukrata no. It was dated on the 15th of July 2025, and the content is: Dear Executive Director, directive to investigate allegations of illegal mining activities by named individuals. In terms of investigate illegal mining activities, allegations. I write to direct your esteemed office to initiate investigations into suspected illegal mining activities being perpetrated by certain individuals within mining districts in the country. So clearly, if they've been invited, oh yeah, where?
And
that invitation, I say, oh yeah, where? And I'm saying, sir, invitation. And I'm saying, as I say, oh yeah, where now?
Oh yes. That is why I'm a day. Say my wound to me the buy and say. Some people made some allegations about Punta mining. And there's a police here the tones are friend. In fact, almost tones are friend or Koye. They are Koye Momani build the following day now also Quaco report to be Nana, Yoku for training. So what I'm trying to say is that say yes, see, meaning a wound to me a legal mining. On your legal, meaning so legal mining. Yakwa chiri wound to me. Nemo Mono, Attorney General, a director Yoko. Say and penifum you know a NDC win. Monton some from near Roman, Omode, treat so many babies, a pampawamo, Yantefi, Yantika Debia, Siaton from investigation of Kusin Debbie, but won't to me. That is why I'm talking about this selective application of the law.
Mamindasi. Dabina moya muvetino.
Oh, ne. Okay. And all five
cleared. We are now saying Mugusu.
I've not followed it because of one near the National Youth Wing of the party.
Okay. Lawyer Nanabi and Nana Boache, that's CP, so I didn't come away. 4 minutes after 4. Razak, just wrap up Nafi. What in Komodi one more?
I don't know Hopa, not to say, or the youth in she said, I mean, now we'll just mention on vets and Ekosiisen. As the last update, Minya from my colleague, you know. Dr. Brian Champon, we in a day, and I can Japan, so we in a day. And as I just before I came to the studio, now Dr. Baumia and we rim. Artists on me in the vet, and I'm at 5 p.m. Doctor Educhum, so ever quite a day. Hopefully by end of day, no, so have it in
the journalists be a one. We've all learned our lessons. All parties opposed for political parties.
I mean, the only other challenge in this time now, I'm co-presenting petition, no, especially a police headquarters, no, a police, no, as a barricade, no more journalists, and some will be man a bit challenging, but all in all, not just a very similar protester, MPP in the police for no, it me.
Razak Medasi, you say week, Yabasaka Sansana, and thank you so much for your time. Kingdom Heba Center for Kai was saying, wono asa ade wono no na badwa so bibia de wo but utim say ho kwa atwe kakra dodo nanka say okanshi drug lane and as a pharmacy obia na say chemical and a herbal shop bia unya bi ato wono Kingdom garlic capsules and the betas supporting your immune system and a stress relief, arthritis and hypertension. Kingdom ginseng power so emo think as a bema and kasanafi a year tremendous capsules so any animal mano at that time of the month say oko a year in future a bo kwanso and that unpleasant odor no so if you precope edmao for Kingdom Herbal 4 on 055 976 1144 and 0249 370878 no what me no dinki down Kingdom no challenger na masa bon kayen so say ene ade ba ko ni kwan say we hu film say baby a do 3 ebeto and asase akopato a mansun bia eni so enu ntina make kanfo asase a mansun bia ni hu na afi edayi pa ope edan a eye complete and say opa asase and say ope si wankasa odan ma Royal Kingdom Estate 4 ka say oba eye cantonment one office wa eni so clinic international and hwe animu na afi wa ba betrase no no mabonkomo sa asase na ope o me bi ti say bria ebo no sha free 90,000 Ghana cedi. One de hihye gu akwama ni tua no eda form ayemre yi pa. One sa wo eye premium furnished apartments for short rentals or East Airport. Ejo no munkasa 0557555909 and 0272778880 na watimini onakasa Royal Kingdom Estate building communities nurturing dreams na masa akai will be able to say obapa products no will just so as the weekend draws near no ade ba kwa meka about mackerel, about sardine, about tomato paste there obapa range of products no. So we have the Africa Queen mackerel and ujuma odi dibia say jollof say nkwan say stew ebo we pa ma bia kokama e de ma ana obapa sardine so no clearly very nutritious na udi do garia na odokuru bia na wanwa mu bi ana say de osusu say ene be kwa ma bia na udidi tomato paste so the original tomato paste pure red and highly nutritious obapa range of products upe biato na pese aduane pa befi na enije ne ahoden so ewie peyo obapa tomato paste one ka say say oba check but offer number different here 0302 668357 0302 668357 na what we want to din komo. I'll tell you much about EcoBank's back to school promo, but I'll be right back after this break.
Fly Emirates to 5 destinations in the Chinese mainland: Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, Hangzhou, and Shenzhen. Relax in comfort on board with our world-class hospitality. Explore up to 6,500 channels of entertainment and stay connected with free Wi-Fi. With daily flights from Accra to the Chinese mainland via Dubai, you can enjoy convenient travel that fits around your business schedule. Fly Emirates. Fly better.
This advert is FDA approved.
This year is going to be sweet. I don't just feel it, I know it, because the Luckiest Season 3 is back.
And I'm about to show you how to grab your golden ticket. Just dial dial *712# and follow the prompts to purchase your ticket. Or go to theluckiestafrica.com, hit community tickets, and pick your lucky number.
Or let the system do its magic. Choose how much you want to spend from 1 to 5,000 Ghana cedis. You can even buy a ticket for someone else. Be someone's hero. Payment? Easy. Mobile money in Ghana or card if you're international.
One ticket can turn 1 CD into 500 times more. That's smart we love. Or your community could win 10 times more. So let's get lucky together because luck is everywhere.
Hello.
Hello, it's a
Boko.
Okay.
Hold on, my checking message, bro. Yeah, Medi. Medi ABC game. We try 1,000 Ghana. Me let us 2 above. And Medi 5,000 Ghana cedis. Dial *262#. Select 3 letters BR to say KBW and I say WIN. Na say ye boba bano. Na say wabani bibwa. What disika? Se minina bombo dia. What disika kesiye kra? Game way there. There is no loser because Utrano wendi kra 10% cashback. Yeti wadi ebema. Resu wakati me. Girl kra macheni. Obi trade disika kra bom sujwe. ABC game. Eye easy to say ABC. And kratwe NLA Ajatu. What characters platform also.
Semisoriano pa, Kale Chaco toothpaste na me de missing. And mommy confidence, the money in her.
Se wushia ama na misifite gusuna mesrea. Eya wanwahu me de Kale charcoal toothpaste. Ene twitwi missing. Obo ade ni pa e wo bidie mu no. Ene ye dia ye Kale charcoal toothpaste. E boy sen ho ban e free mowa e boy sin mu tokro. E sen ahye ene enumunka. Sure say amani Kale charcoal toothpaste so nie. Yeti center for.
Media magical toothpaste at tubu. Me use na no pa na dwa me koda no. E ma me sinye fita. Confidence level kwaso entibinama na me si 32 ni na aguso.
Enkane no ane ma me num di bidie twitwiri yense no. Asaya bebie mu o. Bidie wo Kale charcoal toothpaste mu no. E ma sinye fita. E ma na hoden ne sayi nka bia. Ma wanum ye hwam. Enu nti mo amonom coffee, wine, any tobacco e kamo seso no. Aba ma mo Kale charcoal toothpaste. Sankofa yenchi.
Happy smile.
Hey, you're the up and coming landlord. Who then yes where you?
Kwame, edan mi wie yo. Aka roofing and a ceiling. Na me contractor non so say. Me fani nyina enkodan rocksters. Wonso wo kromo pan, wo dwen ho sen.
The contractor no nim ne ekọ. Ghana ha de e ba no quality metal trusses, roofing sheet, plasterboard and POP ceiling dia. Eye rocksters. Enfie bebre ni na rocksters. E di roofing sheet papa ne ho aka de asum Ghana for.
Enka ye say ya no mu die nso ebo.
Eni adufudi achi na nkoto ade bo ne Sundache, Fre 0544 338041. Say metal trusses, roofing sheet, plasterboard and POP ceiling dia. Fre rocksters na won twa wontum.
Hey, Pedro, come here, son, and say, who ya peduani?
Ama, me say, Kingdom Garlic Bitters and Capsules no me no me no. Just a mantie aduane pampan, me no mo atosoma. And say, we say, obesore na me na ho. Eya na me kwa jogging o. Ahode na bedwa, metimi nante afuru sane a, menti brebium san say, emoja ne timi free adwuma. Immune system no so eye na adwuma.
Kingdom Herbal Center for Dre. And wodi ho adanse no.
Men na mese wo se de untimi mfa bibia mbrofo me subiom ofura mefro wusane nso a mesane.
Anya kwadwo, mesme dia asem Kingdom Garlic Bitters and Capsules na daruma. Ambama your bed sima.
Kingdom Garlic Bitters and Capsules eye dra. Food and Drugs Authority for ajatum sa wonumu a boost to immune system. Wa ye kese boost obesity wedropa. Eni rheumatism arthritis. Mo amopedo to enko Kimberlin Avenue. Okaishi Draglin. Ewo Enkran. Drugstore biemu we sabetimi akabi. Wo betimi afre Kingdom Herbal Center for 0275804064 and 0302938153. Kingdom Garlic Bitters and Capsules.
No challenger.
This BB Niger season 10, no filters, no scripts, no holding back, cause it's 10 times the drama, 10 times the rivalry, 10 times the game. Pay your subscription today and catch all the drama, fights, and more in BB Niger season 10. Showing on DSTV channel 198 and GoTV channel 149. Watch the Sunday eviction shows live on Aquaba Magic, channel 150 on DSTV and channel 102 on GoTV.
Deep pepper perco, not deep perco. Africa Queen Tea, say dear, what's the African Queen mackerel yase papa?
Now when on pair the pa, you are what you eat. It is a water mackerel I would do ania. Now what to papa no preco? Africa Queen mackerel, the way show no keke, no pankwa.
Mikuno say, oh sorry ate, oh see fua, Mr. Honey, oh say, that means so much say. Okay. Yes, Africa Queen mackerel dear. Now pankwa necessary. Tomato sauce papa be so negudu. And this what ye dia no. And the journey taste the extra top papa no prepo. Africa Queen mackerel. Show we no mukeke. Now pankwa. Every I didn't have to yato.
Minia, ene yewo wiase a yede atia city. Na ma oje ho a enje enu nti na Joy Herbal Center ayen hwehwem akotete akofa enupa ye nananom edija ayen aba 2020 mu. Eno ne Vico 20. Tebio Vico 20. Vico 20 eno ne edro nwanwaso a ekenya ayen kwamo na ye dwumaden de boy ni pedua ho ban. No Vico 20 ne beboa. Vico 20 ayemawo na yemawo ne ofi. Nanso kai hu se Vico 20 enyema apemfo ne emofra wandi mfie dumie. Vico 20 eye pure herbal medicine. I feel Joy Herbal Center. Vico 20 FD ahwehwem agiatum se eye.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, madam.
Is that not my daughter's picture and name on your school's billboard?
Oh, yes.
But why? Is that how things are done?
Oh, madam. But I thought you would be happy to see your child's picture on display by the school. She's a star.
Star for what? Look, take that billboard down right now. My child and I need to know when our personal information is being shared, how it is shared, and what it is used for in any organization. It is my daughter's personal space and her privacy matters. Why would you do that?
Madam, please, exercise patience.
Assert your privacy rights. Request erasure. Restrict the use of your information. You can give and withdraw consent to the collection, usage, and disclosure of your information from any organization. It's your rights. It's the law. Privacy is everyone's responsibility. To learn about your rights and more, visit www.dataprotection.org.gh or call 0256 301533. Remember, privacy is personal.
Hey, dear sir. And you stay soft concentrate fabric softener. I was such it move. Just send it say be you met now check. New units now check. No be baby someone some demoni in us say. Dear say. Fair quiet sim biara association Ontario. Use stay soft and new units now check. Nani boss to tap from cra. A fabric softener. A year near say sir. Choose to stay soft. No who so say no. FDID a garden crack to yatu.
Me kwami bampo penny market ya enye insuta na yesta ibisa no anton so abobu esan se me packet ye miensa pe me ni thank you emom dumfo bia dum me wa bombo sia se me nkopɛ tank nto na din tank na meta me high syntax tank din na echepa syntax tank benzu ne kita warranty bebre syntax tank na face so unim my favorite color no tank ben ne bitimi ayama me syntax tank obia says syntax tank case close Tribel tank hwede atwero eye SINTEX syntax tank na ene na bebia syntax tank eye strong eye tough
Obutentim no.
to say the what do
Enyamia asedan kwama angel rock mixture aboa me pa ma wrako sama dan me adigye tutu sisi yare no na asan amma me ahoɔden soronko me kire vitality and energy
we dey udika usisi yare ne dey yen kan de kese wutie
hi man ampa ba de me ho ei na me no kasa no ada ho koi
me ko sisi a
se obi a wode de yo koi our pharmacies and herbal shops. Now, what do wa friend number simu bia 0244 186 612 and 0244 832286. Afe 0244 719230. A painful a batter one more money for any kwada when you feel doing what train come home.
Angel Rock Mixture. Bekasamo. FDA Ajedi and Katoyato.
The luckiest. Luck is everywhere, for everyone, yeah. The luckiest, luck is everywhere, for everyone, yeah. Money we define, every day and night. Mama, Dada keep on hustling for the family. The luckiest, that's everyone to hush. You can win some cash, you can be the luckiest with one seat. Luckiest with 5,000, the luckiest. Woman, you can be the luckiest. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere, for everyone. You can be the luckiest. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere, for everyone. Stars everyone to hush. Luck is everywhere. Luck is everywhere. Oh, tell me how you feeling lucky. Because I'm feeling lucky. Because I'm feeling like the ultimate. That's how we go win. If I win, you win. You could be the luckiest.
Etieha Colgate wabutayebi
sawo bema yense nam enya apomodin na yense enya ahoɔden
ani wo ku wenim na wo yensisemu
eye bibia eye adekese
Colgate about the amamremu abodiem ni abaya wodi Colgate nyansa hunu abomu aye ebema yense nam apomodin ni yense ahoɔden
na o Syrian catchy.
So Colgate ever for fraud share and
what can the Kwabena no
FDA adie dwedwe kato yato.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, madam.
Is that not my daughter's picture and name on your school's billboard?
Oh, yes.
But why? Is that how things are done?
Oh, madam. But I thought you would be happy to see your child's picture on display by the school. She's a star.
Star for what? Look, take that billboard down right now. My child and I need to know when our personal information is being shared, how it is shared, and what it is used for in any organization. It is my daughter's personal space and her privacy matters. Why would you do that?
Madam, please, exercise patience.
Assert your privacy rights. Request erasure. Restrict the use of your information. You can give and withdraw consent to the collection, usage, and disclosure of your information from any organization. It's your rights. It's the law. Privacy is everyone's responsibility. To learn about your rights and more, visit www.dataprotection.org.gh or call 0256 301533. Remember, privacy is personal.
Omanhene, Asante. Omanhene, Asante. Omanhene, Asante. What can I say? What carry I want? Omanhene, Asante. Omanhene, Asante. Omanhene, Asante. What can I say? What carry I want?
Asempa FM. Asempa FM.
23 minutes after 4. Hi, Asempa 94.7. Ekosiisen Jumedieno na wasugusua utiene. And thank you so much for that wadajia wanya amaye. Sisi Eco Bank Force Menka say one back to school share ne koma awfo ahwefo school for nkwada anafe school administrators. One ma eye school fees tuya any bibia sisi supply ma school ne nkwala nyan bibia ye fofofo kra e dia amaye. That convenience no mo create dia ma awfo any school administrators no enunti na Eco Bank for back to school share no we school panyia na so ye wofo a na wo yakoda say ode wo ho bebo well e bia na pese o timu nsem ye pa dia o first number so 0800 to free 0800 003225 no etimi won edinkita Ecobank, your back to school partner, Anna Ekasachiri, Ecobank, the Pan African bank. Syntax tank say, and they say, open a year, Adia Obe Crunsu, Natimia Che, layer beer, size beer, color beer, there's a syntax tank now, you know. Also, we are very strong and I'm saying tough. Did you maybe out in su a diesel crunchu na opesonia do this year? Na watimi enye binsu de adwuma kama ebribia de mu bete dia bawa syntax tank na so kopechra kwan very strong and very tough etidi udi eye adbia no wona ka say bra na syntax tank for MED is also. Well, I've been joined by a Deputy General Secretary for the ruling National Democratic Congress, era Mustafa Bandi waha ye betwetwe nkomo na afi ba komunu bi honoma ono so de atuja e de ba Mustafa Kwaba
mejo menya
from akwati en kasa biem
sa ti adwuma ne ye wie ya manesi
akwati ade no we are satisfied with the results no
ye de ya tope o de do wi ane akwa hange ba bi se o ba do bi mo na akofa yan ba ti do akotwa wie yes ye ne ya ye wie.
What was the trick akwati ade no?
Hard worker. We think outside the box. To many animals, my hot-headed fauna. They are not able to organize beyond demonstration, and so they are the strategy. They human echo. Veniska. A year jumading. Yet the honum dying crashing na. Almost the vice chairman so a man on the buy.
That was what did the trick for you, Akadakotia.
There was a trick. There was just a verdict of hard work, and also consolidating. NPP for you appreciate say Ghana for your margin said they will punish them, and they are looking for a government that will punish them. They don't appreciate that fact. It's the reality. Election require nam kwan so be kura no mbasa kolusu akwaya why criminal here Australia here or nam parliament edru they will still lose it. We will go there and work. It doesn't matter the gap.
Election biba
oba
election beneba.
Let me tell you, by the time MPP realize the full impact of the wrongs they have committed whilst in government, maybe they will be registering a new political party. They will be registering a new political party.
You're sure?
Mark my words. Hey, Ofa, na do timiko jine kumase. Sebi mpredua say na juma wa bo the card president go for the one and the Omaba power 2028. I mean, no. I thought the old man would have reflected, even after getting to know, sir, there were scandals such as national service under him that he didn't know. He would appreciate, sir, he's been messed up. Disingenuously, with respect. Now, what's our kujina simpi yesu say? Why Juma? What has President Akufo-Addo done? Apart from leading a gang of young people who have ripped this nation off.
You reference them as gang.
Well, they are.
You reference them as gang.
They are a gang.
You reference them as gang.
Yeah, they are our own colleagues. They ganged up with his old, Mpenyifua, Omuye President Akufo-Addo classmates. They felt this was their last opportunity. So they ripped off this country. They destroyed the country. They didn't leave any sector. And after 8 months, they think that they can whitewash themselves with speaking loudly. No. Let me tell you, we are going to intensify the call for arrest. Some call demonstration. Say they are demonstrating against what? Abuse. Say police for
selectivity.
Selective. But who told them that NDC ni back or no much MPP ni back? If they have evidence that an NDC person have done something wrong, go to the police station and report. Abronye kudi IGP atem. Ko kan sama o kan yi. Over what makabi? Obi akabi. Untumi do ya akoye yi. Me da ya nso hwe. Temi ukasa mi ko jilo na me nko. Nguko nkiti kra ma me fire amenye. Cause MPP for no munya me am de beye me. So ya time we there, ya de beye wo sa. So I won't give myself up. So if you say because you have arrested one MPP member, arrest another NDC, which is selectivity, it is neither here nor there. Number 2, we promised Ora, say, one discount na I bet you na police for achieve some few of them, just few. You just start a book. You are saying, say, don't arrest. After you bet you they can come back to power and rewrite the constitution of Ghana and arrest everybody and do whatever they want. But in the meantime, from now till Ghanaians will vote a different political party, I don't know when. At times, we are going to ensure, for example, PDS. If we haven't arrested PDS people, there is no business increasing tariffs. Okay,
is that the Ghana we were promised?
Which one?
Building the Ghana we all want.
Which are you saying that you want to build a Ghana where PDS scandal is left to go?
I'm asking, sir, is that the Ghana we
no,
all
I'm
want?
just asking you, sir. You now hear me, you are paying a senior journalist. Do you want us to build a Ghana where people who have stolen money are left to go because they are organizing demonstrations?
But why do you jump into such conclusions?
Why didn't you jump into such conclusions saying, PDS, where is it? That is why I'm saying that ukase okromu hano so obi kase bibia atochema na eyemra kwan so idoko police station. So the police must arrest everybody, investigate lawfully. Ochichima yedwa ko court. Is that not the country you want to build? Is that not the country you want to build? Is that not the country you want to build? Randiabe abetra ka cocoa board. Said yeah, womu say honum, said yeah, womu niama basa womu bubumra. Till today cocoa board CEO is working. Is that the country you wanted? Is that the country you wanted as a journalist who have advocated for democracy, growth in this country? Is that the country you want? Send Crawford power. Na cocoa board in Queer entity. Womu di hu sika te send ajanka japadie. I say no. Now they are still working, and we have institutions in this country, and they are still working. You think Ghanaians don't have a cause to be alarmed?
But they are not working under Nanado's regime. They are working under your.
That is why I'm saying that we will do a little reset within ourselves to align. We will intensify arrest. So this demonstration will not stop anybody. They can keep demonstrating every day. Kwabena. Obia wa US kebia. Yabecheno. We will force the system to do that in accordance with law. We are going to force our appointees because we agreed, sir. We are going to be transparent. Transparency means give real state of affairs of your entity when you came to meet it. Let Ghanaians know we will not inherit the rot they have left. Our appointees will not take up to put us in that trap. So they must account. Any appointee who is not ready to be transparent with the people of Ghana himself is preparing to steal and to behave like President Akufo-Addo's government officials behaved. So you must tell Ghanaians, you of Kwabena must know, sir, under the Ministry of Education, you must know how buffer stock, school feeding program, internet, contracts were awarded. You must know. Don't you deserve to know? Don't you deserve to know? So we will get our ministers to reset the process. Okay? Galamsey fight. Do you think you want a country where a government will issue permits, mining leases, 2,151, as was estimated. And I quote Joy News. As against 40 and 60 in the regime spaces. And now don't want 2,151. And you have ministers under Nanado who have failed to supervise reclamation, who have failed to ensure responsible mining, who have allowed people to mine in forest reserves without reclamation. Of the 2,151 mining lists, we have the records. They are the Ministry of Lands and Minerals Commission. Why are we not allowing national security to go site by site and check and arrest these people? Why are we allowing? And Emran Wombe demonstrating saying they were calling the president out because they feel that by this time, Untumi should stand prosecution by this time. Charles Bishu's issue should be under prosecution by this time. So we cannot continue to work as tortoises. Ghanaians don't have patience for that. They brought us into power with a full mandate, sir. We would hold people responsible and we must be seen doing that business. Nobody is persecuting anybody. Of a community to so who alliance is supposed to who drive it will be stop you. Who could the will be stop you? Who could pen will be stop you? Nobody is harassing you. Because you come now, you won't steal anybody's money. And Krofoya Omo di Bonia Ska or Kromha, na ya Pampa Womo, no more Sanya, Kukudro, Betra has one more demonstration of Kasa NDC for Negalamze. Over is that the country you want? So let me assure the MPP that the arrest is not targeted at innocent people. We are going to call out our ministers to intensify, investigate, baby, contracts, awardwa, invoice no times 5 times 4, just to sink money for politicians to benefit.
You have all this information.
We know all of that.
You have all this information and they are still working free.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying
that's
that.
A disservice to the promise you gave us.
That's why I'm saying.
You have all this information. That's why
I'm saying that. That's why I'm saying that when a minister, a CEO, you go and stand at accountability series and you say about the things we are doing without discussing the rot you have come to meet, you are doing a disservice to the government and yourself, because very soon all the bad things they have done, you would have to be explaining why you didn't tell Ghanaians, and we knew that they've done these things. You understand? So President Mahama appointed people to go and work. He didn't appoint people to go and sleep. Kwabena, we are going to wake our brothers up. They probably thought that they wanted to go carefully, go slow. No, Ghanaians don't want that. Ghanaians don't want that. So demonstrations will not stop any process. When the Salam Mustafa was threatening me right now, say, Omuba, Iwukra, or they will assume our dead body. Look, if the special prosecutor cannot do Ghana an honor of bringing Kenoforiata, collaborating with FBI would not come to this country to go and take any Ghanaian to the US. Let me tell you, Kwabena, why do you extradite Ghanaians to go and face prosecution over alleged crimes, and you cannot extradite another Ghanaian who have committed crimes in his country and ran away? Kenoforiata is there and telling people as if government is victimizing him and that he is innocent. Do you think Kenoforiata is innocent? Do you think Kenoforiata have treated Ghanaians fairly? Yaka now says that the Ghana we want Akwayi Apanishi, including pensioners. Kenoforiata was part of PDS. Anything called scandal under Nanado, he was a PRO of it. He actually pretended it. And we are sitting there and talking about victimization. Do you think Kenoforiata is innocent of anything? But do
you think Kenoforiata is guilty of anything?
Must you be guilty before you get arrested? All the people who have been arrested in governance and government, where they
would draw conclusions about the work that
it is not for me to draw conclusion. It is for
the OSP.
It is for investigative bodies to investigate and draw conclusion. That is the law. The law is saying that when there's a suspicion, say what the bonia, you should be arrested. And there are various forms of arrest. An investigation should be opened, right? You should be granted a bail or otherwise, according to law. Then a docket is built. Attorney General must take that docket to court. So when you are being invited to be arrested, nobody have judged you at that point. So running away from arrest means that you are obstructing justice for the people of Ghana. All right, if you were in charge of Cocoa Board and they were over invoicing, you didn't do things right, criminally undertook contracts and transactions. Randy Abe was here, was he not here? Was he?
But Mustafa Ukasati said that's your opposition.
Opposition.
You have power.
Yes.
And people have mismanaged this.
I don't occupy all the offices. I'm a deputy general secretary.
But clearly the way you are talking, as if say assume yourself away or bentia for we obey them, we obey kwaha obey.
Hana Randy Abe beka Cocoa Board you have.
And you are Asem.
Well, you know the one
that was Obi. And
you see, because you and I granted interview here, I'm just a Cocoa Board was a crime scene.
Court, you know, a different from in semi Canabonte. And that's why I'm saying that.
And so why do someone will come and go down court? Anna,
that's correct.
Yes, so that's what I'm calling for. I'm saying that Cocoa Board CEO should be arrested by this time. Should be under investigation. Saying,
oh, can you mammy? Young friend to Tunano based on a year,
young friend to Tunano arrest, and your invitation, and your arrest. Your friend now quiet too. Near Belu, one calls what near the police for Kufi near Cho, Nina arrest. And your invitation, so you must distinguish the two. They are all arrest. So when we talk about arrest, and young who be a Yakofa Moka Kokubi, so are they running away from it? Most government appointees have been arrested. Some quietly, some with Rambo style. Each of them is an acceptable standard. You see how Maria and Omusru. See, you bet near IGP back as I know you swear no more.
Oh, that influence or IGP.
What say?
Oh, that influence.
What don't you have an influence? What you are also a senior?
Don't you have that influence to direct the IGP? Say,
directing somebody is different from say Nenebekasa. I don't direct the IGP.
So what influence?
Don't I have influence on you? Don't I have influence on you?
There be influence be dependent on what you want from me.
Which one?
As in this case, you are urging the IGP.
When you ask the IGP to use Marie because that's what criminals are afraid of more, is it a bad thing?
You are suggesting to the IGP.
Can't I suggest to the IGP?
The only so Black Maria.
Mariano.
Because I don't know any people who so many body no.
Omusuru. The MPP for bad they can go and build new version of the Black Maria. No more the shame, but in the meantime they must face the law.
But why are you thinking like that?
Because
you're teaching Ghana. But why? Why we?
You're teaching Ghana no be the boni house in Ghana. Come over, come and say man okay. Ni woman nam kwan no na omu tietiem no ene ye de anya hwe ene NDC for ene what is that the country you want to build? The country where I told you that there was some wrongdoing and really there was wrongdoing, we shall allow them to go? No. We are going to force our own system to go after them. This is not the usual NDC that should be on the street. No.
So what's the usual NDC?
The usual NDC, human tentem. So we must up the speed. That is what Ghanaians want to see. We have a full certificate of operation. Ghanaians want us to ensure that oral is working. They want to ensure so we'll be away with Kabia Yachinipan.
But ultimately for holding you.
Now,
apart from
there's one thing, there's one
process.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Ultimately for holding you.
That's what I'm saying.
The Attorney General on countless occasions have my press conferences, but and also what she say.
What or yeah, President you were here. Munamo criticizing and then we'll update you on cases.
Because that was what he was doing. But our challenge was that
but who said that the law doesn't appreciate your challenge or the law must take your challenge into consideration? The law must work. He was giving you update. Yama updater of a Kwabena boy Yama updating so at the end Attorney General Chincroft. So what do you want us to do? We also say is that the Ghana we want.
Go to court. Let the court decide.
Say will be the bonny court. It
is your own kudini panasem quarter. Why do you jump into conclusions?
Yeah, I'm running so obedi bonia chino. The Fanuco police station, they granted the bail, they investigate, and so they now court. So if you arrest somebody and you don't investigate the person's matter, you can't take the persons to court. Okay, arresting somebody is not always the case that you have finished investigating. You must have a fundamental basis, prima facie, of a reason to arrest someone. When that reason is there, you must do it. You must do it. So even before we do that, the MPP is on rampage, and they are using this to revive their contest, internal contest. One person who call re-election. She necessary than a be dress here. To say Odinsini. Nana be or srofu we. Akoshe fugunu washe abuwa bebeng. Is he a fetish priest? Or when? Is that how to win national organizer election? No, I'm asking you. The Nanabi you know, or dresses are. And you now the kofi forimo now modi spray hot water on people, innocent Ghanaians who were demonstrating. And then so the amukoya obi and famonsankamo. The reason you were demonstrating, you are benefiting from that reason. Omuko demonstration obi the omunzaka omo. The young men Woma Vomua, Omukoye demonstration, their demonstration, even purposeful and results seeking than what the MPP did today, is useless. They are using that to go and seek for re-election.
Yes, sir.
What is the selective? What is the selective arrest? Tell me.
They have cited instances. Wadarma. So let's be very careful with our choice.
What are the instances?
One. Ubi a threaten Yura a minority leader.
Yeah.
Sani pano.
Obachino.
Uhuye.
Na debi achino. Etibiana. The number of MPP appointees who have been arrested, are you aware?
Minimum do na.
How much you want grant to on bail? So you go and make use of the right to information bail. Then you conduct a case search.
And a BB near dances at Chomo. Court Omukoye Unji.
Ose?
Court Omukoye Unji.
He's been granted a bail.
Oh, okay.
Read the police force statement. Did they say that they went to court to grant him a bail, or the police granted
and they had to reappear?
No, let me say
they were in court and they are supposed to reappear. I think next week or so.
No, so I do not know what I'm seeking information. Sir. I don't have that information. I wasn't here.
But Razok and Ote.
Let me niha. A re-election me too kind. So crabbing me power to.
So they raise issues about fancy comedy.
Oh, no, he's made a statement that the police felt was overboard and
Obi me comment here and no pa or money penetration or no pacho.
So you've provided a platform for issues of that nature to be raised. You have to be vicariously liable, responsible for people you but your turn has his year in coming meeting Crawford so but me as I have a camera. So if I'm here on your platform and making statements that are defamatory, statements that are unlawful, you can't sue me without suing you. So what was the selective justice? And he was granted a bail.
Abronye. Process of firm.
Why?
Abronye.
The least that could happen to Abronye was the arrest.
The least.
Wallahi, the least that could happen to him was the arrest. And we leave it at that.
The least?
Yes.
Ade.
Come in, the kind of things Abronye sits and say. Come in, can I say that on? Can I even? Do I have Minisa Ferrier? No, ya antiti mi ye na. Mi nipa. Come me abrantie. Mi nipa. Mi unu ye kuma. Ya antiti mi ye. Can I make those statements? If you are well brought up, nurtured and cultured with parenting. Even before entering in politics, there are some commentaries you would not make. You make a statement like President Mahama proposed to Justice Tokuno and offered him, is it 3 million or something? And into Justice Tokuno de Nukunako acquiring, so that is why she was. You make those kind of statements as a regional chairman of a political party. Kwame, who knew of Kwame? Are you not surprised? Say a chairman, a leader, a politically exposed person, people of influence, regional chairman of Bono region could be talking like that. And you think that he has been doing that for the last 3 months under a government that have people like ourselves and others. We've tolerated him in the last 3 months. Will this happen under President Akufo-Addo? We will get to a place where we'll tell you the things that happen under President Akufo-Addo that you don't know. We will tell you. We will come back here.
And
we'll tell you, and you'll be shocked. I don't hear. Yeah, they come after Christmas. Kwabena, you'll be shocked. You will sit here and you'll be shocked. You will see MPP people, they are big men, and you'll be scared. We'll tell you. So relax. Relax, cry. The things they have done involving the state is just a tip of the iceberg. The things they did against humanity, when we tell you what they did in 8 years. Relax. Politics near here. So that's why I'm telling them they should fasten their seats and they should relax. Crime has no expiry date. They should relax. Nana bi abebe na oshano doesn't ye di nru apasade no akofa atade a shebe hunu hwan. Nana bi be hunu obi. Nana bi wahu be mada. This Indomie baby when you now please they should relax. They should relax. Who obi say wa hye e kontade a na nipa na ben na bi wadi edruda. Wodi madura ye de som nipa jonsompo. No, if you are going for re-election, go for re-election. Don't think NDC is not, the current NDC is not a party to intimidate. No. You can intimidate some of them. Are the appointees who are nice. Not all of us. Today, his dress code, I am shocked you are not talking about it. And also, him. Akofa beben aponchi abeben no akoma yanka no akochucha and what the danger abo and not resident so serious politicking. They are jokes. You can't think outside the box. You can't strategically align your party. We are in government. I am criticizing government officials now because we want to win subsequent elections in good faith. Parliamentary election crowd almost strong. You can't win. And you are calling selective arrest. Apenyo Martins bo obi asum no yacheno. Obo police ni achum yacheno. Did we arrest him? Apenyo Martins minuano. The constituency ye assembly election. Who come na? Who ye journalists about 20 years in practice. Ye kan penyifo a kan ho bi. Ni akobo nkola ni bi asum e was the constituency yacheno. Say na no so there police ni bo obi asum who can be. So all of you are guilty of what the MPP is talking about.
One crata minority the trouble about Asumbo. Why do you sit and are
you part of minority?
When you don't know.
No, I'm saying you senior journalist.
When one crata minority the trouble.
Fine, you senior journalist. I'm asking sir, when Apenyo Markins constituency they assaulted
one crata minority the trouble.
Crata
ben. One who crata trouble about Asumbo na.
The Asumbo ben different there.
All the two are was posting in the constituency. One crack or trouble.
The constituency there.
One crack or trouble. A
crack no he.
Finish me with
that. Of Amekobo BS man match crack. Is that the kind of brother you want him?
No, but was any true?
Any true saying. Now Cromford na agi to say true. One who Cromford yet na kokota one lawyer da. Have you seen it before? Obi ekuni pakra no a ye hu so atutuo no ye kokotwa okura lawyer. No kwa or the lawyer na kwa den. Or the kwa den. Wo video na ye hwe no. Apenyo mark wan bobi.
I don't want study the crat or trailer now.
Crat, I'm telling you, we are interrogating video. Is it Crata? The video that came out
to the extent that Okochiri baby me even postifo bi ni bejina no ho mama ayo am ni bo parliament bejina no e man insu kra no me e man da ho kakra.
Why?
And this a dance here.
Why?
You come minority leader.
Oto nsa na wanto nsa.
But do you know what transpired before?
Did the law allow that?
Please, and since you make kind of crata about chassis.
Me say, does the law allow that? Nanu ya call ablekuma ya tro krata odi si me so a enya no kri. Enya krata no tro. Enya no understand.
Krata be no tro enya no kri.
Say me ne Malek na ko instigate violence in ablekuma no fi.
Na no oni nyina so de kasa.
Nyina so no wen. Odi me so nyina so bi abrɛw. Ofa odi nyina so bi abrɛw. Wo ye nua panyin. Odi nyina so bi abrɛw. Obo journalist omo bru journalist ewo the constituents or the nyina so breo. So you mean your colleague was lying? So they should pipe down, they should relax. This government is a government of all.
NDC government.
President Mahama is so tolerant that it offends some of us. He's our father. He is too tolerant and it offends some of us. I am not tolerant. His tolerance is, he's not something that his children, all of us, we like. But that is the man of the moment. He's our father. He's the man he's the first gentleman of the land. They should not take advantage of that. MPP is as guilty as evil. They should relax and face the consequences of their actions. They are running too much. Of anura enkrofua yeti kromuha ufa scandal even today in their own context they are telling you some of the scandals that you don't know about. MPP primaries, and you are defending them. You say that we are persecuting them.
Okay, so that's the letter the minority that Chobaibia making Kabati said they can Jinahoyin because they can. He talks about the incident of Parliament House during the Save the Judiciary demonstration. I write to strongly condemn the reprehensible and disgraceful act of violence perpetrated against me by a uniformed police officer, Constable Forson, at the entrance of Parliament House during today's peaceful and highly successful Save the Judiciary demonstration. So that's what you get where he's coming from. And if you jump into conclusions, you say, "Onoa kotata posting," you are getting it wrong.
First of all, we believe that he has assaulted a police officer. That belief alone, that public concern alone.
That your belief does not make it a reality. It doesn't make it factual because two sides are nekas.
But you believe what the MPP is saying.
And I'm saying the two sides nekas. Why are you jumping to the aid of the other? And
which two sides?
But the police service have even accepted, say they are investigating this matter.
Of course. Have they?
But why are you jumping?
How will you investigate a matter when the suspect is not there? You don't have a suspect.
But when you so many afenyo din komo, I don't mean din komo. Why so many police?
Police adjuman say we boni a e utifie ni afre phone so. Na ye ni we din komo na etwa so. Na answer na ye de wa court. Is that the process?
I don't get you.
Is that the Ghana you want to be?
I can't say police adjuman then.
No, I'm just asking you. Is that the process? Is that what Act 30 says? Unread that.
And the police for the fair one.
You haven't read.
The police for fair one anka yabebo wa manese. Police for fair anka yabebo wa manese. Mustafa Bandi afre.
Are you not familiar with Act 30?
That's not my issue. My issue is that the police for fair afenyo.
Yeah.
They should come and report to you that we've called afenyo. Is that the case?
So when they arrest Azoka, they should come and report to you that they have arrested.
But that's why I ask questions.
Yeah, but that's why I'm asking you questions about Apenyo markings, and I'm saying that if the police arrest Chama Azoka, they should come and report to MPP headquarters, or they should send a delegation to Nanabi in his office to tell him, Chairman, we have arrested the MPP vice chairman. All correct, sir. Is that what you're saying? The same standard. Where do you stand, Offer? The same. You are saying, sir, do I know whether Apenyo Markins was in touch with the police? Do you know whether Chama Azoka was in touch with the police? They are all heavyweights, minority leader, MP, vibrant, Chairman Doka, NDC National Vice Chairman, Vibrant. Which of them's issues should we brush aside? That is why they organized the demonstration. Wasted media people's time.
Don't use that word waste. You've gone through that same process. It was not the
we didn't go through that same process. NDC never went through that same process.
Countless demonstrations.
NDC never did this kind of demonstration.
One demonstration on Udimpaye, the issue of illegal mining.
Yeah, the one that we had over 10,000 people attending.
That's not the issue.
Near 300 people.
In 300. How did you say just an individual every demonstrator draw attention?
When it is meaningful. Nana B's term hasn't expired. He's been in government for 8 years. Where was he when the wrongs were happening?
So what's happening with Galamsey under watch?
No, so under our watch, we had a plan, and the plan was deviated. Okay, now in the last 2 weeks, it's been realigned. All other individuals, no entity is allowed to interfere in the fight against Galamsey, apart from NIMUS, which is one of the streamlining that took place. Now, if you check in the last 1 month, there have been hits on all the camps area, the water bodies, and the forest reserve. So the government's policy direction have been that we should focus first of all on water bodies, saving the water bodies and the forest reserves. Then we streamline the on-land mining, which is alluvial. And concurrently, these policies are being implemented. NIMUS is working, Ministry for Lands and Natural Resources is also gradually rolling out the alternative mining scheme. It's being rolled out. Now, what we are calling for is the arrest part. What is here? The arrest part, where in Kwabena district, Yamvan said, Chebi were friends and Chebi Krudi friends and Chebi constituency.
Chebi constituency.
Nana Abuakwa
South.
When they were in power, Unkofo ye Galamsey Mananado fence wall Krabui. Now, who say assign
oh, Jaisa.
Yet you MPP for Bekan,
please.
MP, Yetiha.
Oh, Jaisa.
Oh. Yanko is from Pom water. Oh, they can't now say that be Yetiha. Kwabena. I mean, can't tell. And now you are Kwatewi. Ya many ya mean, yes, Kukumasi, Yakubushia. Now, the Kumu, no more Yagalamze. Men, I'm afraid this is
nobody doubts.
And I may say,
be a president if you need
arrest part and two former good Yagalamze wo. May say, Nanado and a day Kratadi among Crofos won't go to a good year illegally. Our forest reserve.
Please.
But what are you talking about?
Stop that, please.
Tell me, what are you talking about?
What is this?
The president is the one that issued mining permits to forest reserve.
Which president? And the issue krata mo be say onko issue nonko kwayemu nonko ese. Don't do that.
Over I'm a consultant in man. Relax.
Don't do that.
Over Kwabena, we have water bodies mining. They are like terrorists. Wamu mining or in Sumuno. Wamu to set terrorists. Because they don't have any document.
But I'm saying that when the Bema works are Quanyano. Why the Bema?
Mamma Travel, Mamma Anzane.
Meet you.
No two on Sumuno. Wamu DNA different. Those ones are being handled and they must be handled aggressively. With the use of all force to protect the ecosystem. Two, Wamu mining forest reserve. They were licensed by the President Akufado's government.
If you are licensed, does it allow you to practice illegality?
So
all licenses
come on, say we are.
But all licenses are.
Does it give
you the room to operate?
Let me define the license to you.
Okay, define.
The license is given to you with prospective licenses. You go and prospect. You come back for the mining lease itself, or you get a mining lease. You do prospecting. They give you the mining certificate through EPA after you have submitted your scoping report, EIS report, and in that report by EPA you would have satisfied a commitment. Say you would do afforestation, you would do the repair of disturbance on the ecosystem, including the forest, which is reforestation. So if you give a permit as a minister and all these institutions are under you, and you don't supervise to ensure that reclamation was done, must you pass the blame to another government?
But the point is that no licenses are given for people to go and do otherwise.
No, they do
the checks and balances.
Look, President Akufado's regime supervised. They issued it. They supervised
but
it.
Issuance
they
is
benefited
issuance,
it. The entire Jubilee House was a mining scheme quarters where these plans. TNJ Alaska. TNJ Alaska. Who was involved in it? Tell me who was involved in it.
How do you jump
Professor, are you insulting in the integrity? Are you doubting Professor Frimpong Boateng's report? The same government.
That report said what?
The same government told all of us that the entire Galamsey operation, the Jubilee House, was accomplished. Is he in jail for saying that? Kwabena, is he in jail? This is defamation and indictment of the seat of government. Tell me, single person, name one single person at the Jubilee House that you suspect is in mining. I'm sitting here. Do you have any evidence that I am involved in anything called mining? Kwabena?
I just chanced on this letter, Dominic Forward man. So this is it.
Yes.
Let me read out the letter, and then you help with that explanation you want to give. So the letter says directive to investigate allegations of illegal mining activities by named individuals. This is from the Attorney General to the Executive Director, Economic and Organized Crime Office, EOCO. And I'm sure you're familiar with this letter.
Yeah.
You're familiar with it?
Yes.
So what is it that you're talking about?
Oh, it's not out of place. President Mahama boss. What I say? Me already appoint me. So if tomorrow come now Jubilee House, Mustafa is to Galamsey. Ono there now be. He will order for me to be investigated. But that is why I'm sitting here and saying that our ministers must up their game. I don't understand why Muntumi is not in court. I don't understand. I don't understand why Akwa was central region near court did MP if anything. Cape Coast Ekwawusi is still working. The free Esikado canteen your friends saying.
Asempa FM.
Neojina PC your friends saying. Say regional secretary. Esikado. Charles Bisu. Ono no say adio say.
Na say Charles Bisu dio ono dio ne OSPD ni komo court.
Oh.
And na you now can.
Master. The other issues relative to Galamsey. Master Misrel, the same letter you read mentioned the implementation of Professor Frimpong Boateng's report. Am I lying? The same letter. Read the other portions. Is Charles Bisu not in there? So I don't understand why Attorney General is not upping his game on these things.
But he is giving a directive to Yoko. That's the point.
So am I Yoko? Let Yoko come out and let them prove, say, Yamin or Abanga were doing illegal mining. I have come here and I've told you that I know for a fact that they are not doing illegal mining. I can put my job, my appointment at the Jubilee House on the line. Say Yamin, particular, Abanga they are in the business in mining. So I do not know. But my brother Yamin is not we are not doing it because we will offer first of all an opportunity for you to criticize what we should have not done. If I want to go in mining, I will resign from Jubilee House as a salaried worker. Go and lobby and take mining lease. Mining. I will not go and do illegal mining. And I know my brother Yamin, he won't do it.
So what is your government doing about illegal mining?
In the last 10 minutes here, make say.
They did more trackers than more excavators.
I know illegal mining in fact. Trackers no, we could have done.
For me, minister to illegal fire.
Oh no, he is in fact that before Dr. Manibewu, it be sir, many opinions stand up. I've been worrying them say, let's move into the field. And go and see the devastation, because some of them don't go to the bush, so they don't see what is there. I know what is there. I know the destruction. Kwabena, I can go and tell you, say MPP minister way or my new ha Charles Mekuduka, not the site in here, way the site to her. I can go and show you. And I've made this statement several times. So won't be pa.
You've given that information to the security agency.
Me say I have made it publicly several times. Me say opera echina fa otundra no yenko minko cherew. So that's why I'm saying that the Galamsey fight must not go down without prosecution, jailing, without arrest, prosecution of people who have mined in the last 8 years without reclamation and mined in the forest reserves without repair. That call is an agent call that government must initiate. Attacking the base and destroying the setups alone is not a Galamsey fight. What's it then? Now it's actually the Galamsey. How much does it take for him to set up?
State of emergency.
You see, when they talk about state of emergency, excuse my language, I don't think they appreciate the full implication of a state of emergency. I am a student of security. I understand to the fullest what state of emergency means. It's a last resort. To say obi akoya conflict. Na ya impose curfew. Ya impose curfew. It end up affecting even people who are not part of the conflict. Do you understand? So it is not always, as we speak, I'm saying that instead of IGP forming a para task force, he has police commissioners who are district commanders, empower them to investigate and arrest on every pit anybody who have done Galamsey. So we've been accused and say NDC for Kaho, MPP for Kaho on the face value. They bastardize everybody. Now go to the place. Every criminal must be arrested by the police. Let the police commissioners change all the old commanders. At least every 2 months, be a rotating. Let them do arrest and bring it. The Chief Justice today have been appointed. I am praying that his first initiative will be to set up a court. Wherever you are, if you are arrested for Galamsey crimes, quickly you are sent to court.
What do I know done you being well?
What say?
What do I know done?
Oh no, if I become a victim of it, Kwabena, let me carry the burden. And that my chim said my corrupt. My discabi, my bokro, and don't come there. That is how I was trained. So I don't talk because I talk. Nipa die obey boniba kumi enubi. But I won't deliberately do what offends public, what offends other people. Bibia meya President Muhammad who abeka say Mustafa den na waye we. Kwabena, I can't stand it. We mean your opinion said me boo. No afrem say Mustafa dey we why I won't do it. That I was trained like that. Me, I'm a product of poverty. I won't do what affects other people. And I'm saying that we had a forum. That forum, I had to force national chairman and general secretary to be present. Minister of Interior was there. Minister for Lands and Natural Resources was there. He actually sponsored everything. Minister for Defense was there. National Security Operations was there. Where we told our party people, say, don't get yourself involved in anything related to illegal mining. If you want to mine, come, we are in power, we'll help you to get a document, a list. Go through the process of EPA, we'll facilitate that for you. Go and mine responsibly.
So at this point, he found that illegality now.
At this point, let the IGP begin to send his district commanders to start arrest. We will then get to know the faces of the people.
But you are an operational person. At this point, he found illegal mining. At this point, he found.
You see, when you talk like that, it means you are not experienced in the Galamsey crime.
But sometimes you are an operational person.
I'm saying that over 2,151 mining lists that we have issued, they are lying down at the Ministry of Lands and the Minerals Commission. So let's take these leases. IGP should pick all of them. Let his men take their location and go and check if those companies have done in compliance with what the law is. Then you will see. Do you understand? So, that is how to fight the Galamsey fight.
So that 2,100 that we are talking about, yes. Reps now various places. Is that the case?
And reps. When you have a site, there's something they call tributing. So will be what site? No need capital or they started. na small scale miners na ba no we trap kakra ma wo mo na wo matu we trap kakra wo ma wo mo na wo matu. You have to be responsible for what they do. And then I want to be better than I can say or no akunta mine no or no want to be no anya galamze. Do you remember? It is not so because want to me no okoje mining lease. And uncle 4 year ejuma or asase so. Who should they hold responsible? It is you. They were mining in the water body. You have to be responsible. So instead of saying it's not me, let the people go and reclaim. You will be doing a service to yourself and the country. Kwabena, when we arrest Chinese people and we deport them, it is not beneficial to this country in the fight against Galamsey. Jail them here, confiscate their properties, value the destruction they have caused, pass it over to their embassy. Let the diplomatic community know that in the fight against climate change, Chinese nationals are in this country binding and destroying our vegetation. Let the world know. Kwabena, we must be transparent. That is what we are calling for as a party. There's no more any honeymoon BM. And Kwabena, I'll put my job on the line to advocate for wrongdoers to be arrested. Alright. Now suit. Then they are coming to pretend as if young NDC4 any day bonibi. Come on.
All right. Are you part of the thank you tour? Chairman Ekon.
David.
Sanctioned by the party.
It doesn't have to be sanctioned by the party.
No, Mibusa.
The national chairman of the party is the national chairman of the NDC.
Better still, what's the difference so that you educate me?
President Mahama is the leader of the party.
Between that of the leader and the chairman,
President Mahama is the leader of our party. He's the president. The second most authoritative individual in the party is the national chairman. Then the first most authoritative administrative body of the party is the general secretary. First. Now, if chairman, look, I have been fighting them. And if you ask our leadership, I fight a lot. I'm not a hypocrite. I go to them and I speak to them, say, we saying we should do this. You can ask my boss, you can ask everybody. Say, after election, there have been inactivity at the grassroots. And when you do that, you breed discontentment, enchantment, and pressure. Yes, we have not been able to give appointments to anybody. There have never been a time where a government have employed everybody at the same time. Into young activity at the grassroots so that we keep the base interesting. Okay. 2, President Mahama is not going to go. But let me tell you, President Mahama will have about 80% influence in who becomes the flag bearer of the NDC. Whether you like it or not, he is the leader of the party. If he comes and tells me, Mustafa, I'm going to support this one, Sani Pano, and Yebedi because he's the leader of our party. It's just like how national chairman catch them I will do it not because I want to do it, but because my national chairman says I'm going to do it. Election. Now the national chairman of the party is going on what he calls a thank you tour.
It's not a big deal.
He could have said that I'm commanding all of you to join me. But do you know that about 80% of our national executives are in government? Do you know that? 80%. So 3 times in a row.
So that is the norm.
Wait. 3 times in a row, yako fake quorum. Then it becomes an unceremonial. It becomes a ceremonial or is it unofficial fake meeting? Near discuss ya neko. All right. Now national chairman kokoye toa. All kon unsha NPP for. Unsha NDC for. Only Ghana for na etwin kombo. Is crediting the strengthening, the rejuvenation of the party. Okay? What is wrong with that? Okay. Number 2, you say a chief of staff is doing work. So what? Chief of staff want to be president. So what? If he's doing the work he's doing, and you're in this if one on Musha. And now new year or year or come 500,000 Madina. Do you know what relief that means to the MP? Do you know what that means? I have been on his neck as a chief of staff that he should leave the Jubilee House, leave the president. Let's go to the regions and do stakeholder engagement. Let's mobilize the government over there. Let's supervise what the appointees are doing. Are they really implementing government policy? Go and check. Go and revisit the chiefs who have worked for us. The president is tired. Go and do that job. Go out and work. The deputy chief of staff, Standogbe, go and ask him. I have been on his neck. Let's go and visit the regional ministers. Let's see what they are doing for ourselves. We can't repeat the mistake that happened in under Akufo-Addo. So if the chief of staff had embarked on that trip, would you say because he wants to be president? So what? So should we lock our people who want to be presidents in the room? Now you be nomination. Now Omabe Kasi Omoko president.
Okay, so
Kwabena,
thank you.
The General Secretary's office is a office charged to determine the balance and the movement of the party. Anybody who thinks President Mahama's success is not your success in the NDC is disillusioned. If President Mahama fails on his promise, Kwabena, we are going to opposition because I won't go for campaign. And my principles will not allow me to go and lie. So we'll go to opposition. But if President Mahama succeed, if they give us even say we're journalists, you are not in NDC, you are presidential candidate. Trust me. But be the president, the president. So this issue of needless distraction and a conversation around chief of staff is doing this and this one is doing this, there is no trouble in the NDC. Why are we inviting trouble?
Needless.
The two NDC, Ras Mubarak and the MP down the next time they do such a thing, we are going to invite them and reprimand them. We don't run our party. We don't run our party. You are talking to a deputy general secretary, for God's sake. I was elected to manage this party, and I'm saying that we don't run our party on social media. The MP who responded to Ras Mubarak, he doesn't understand communication than the national chairman. This is what brings distraction. The party, the general secretary is well alive. He is in charge of this party. He has deputies, myself and Barbara. We are in charge of this party. We have a national organizer. If something is wrong, we will act upon it. It is not for you to be in social media without talking to your party leadership. You are determining what is legal and what is not illegal.
All right.
Is he a party officer?
Mustafa,
we don't want the party to be rocked by needless distraction. Let people go to the ground. Kwabena, we want more ministers to go to the ground and work. They should go to the grassroots and meet them. I have been on Eriko Poku's neck. I have told him that if he doesn't go to the grassroots, all his agric policies will fail. The cocoa board conversation, if we don't go and meet the farmers, our policies will fail. Let the farmers know the state of affairs at cocoa board. Let them know. When you sit in Accra radio and speak English, they don't understand. The people at the grassroots, they don't understand our kind of English. So if Eriko Poku is touring, because there's rumor and speculation say Eriko Poku wants to be president, we should say that there's trouble in the party. What kind of needless distraction is this? And you have party members joining it. What is the motive? Julius Debra, who is the chief of staff, he was a regional chairman of the Eastern region, regional minister, 2 times chief of staff. It has never happened in this country. He is not a mean person. He is a party person. Now, Oko Walker. Look, the man has a culture at Chasakua. Every Saturday, all the young men, most of them business guys. I want to share a contractor Kumasi Awuskei. Kofi Job. Jusop. I want to share. Every Saturday, we do hona. Omo nantiaba. Omu didi. Wache woho. Banku woho. Kenke woho. Wan kakresi ano. Na emrante yi. Omo niaje. So if he implements that elsewhere, you tell hey, maybe mankancha Kwabena, you must increase the working. Mankancha. Wako work as presidency. How we what is that conversation?
Okay, so Mustafa
please, so I beg our party people, we have a mandate to deliver.
All right.
We haven't been able to meet our MPs. our MPs are elect to party and government. We have not been able to meet them.
Okay, me that's it.
Trying regional minister now, in the region cry galamze or regional minister now. This is one of the most gentle in NPP. Western region the other day. Already galamze kimping. No, Western region. No. Camera, maybe cast them. No. Oh, I'm going to evidence. Oh, Jesus Christ.
And come, Debbie.
Oh, dear, cannot
evidence.
Why? I am telling you.
It's not good for us.
You say he's not a galamze kimping. You need me to come here with evidence.
No, I'm saying I don't know.
No, do you need to invite? You want to invite me again to bring you evidence? No. Give me an opportunity next week. I'll bring you evidence.
Evidence
of the site pictures, beba. I'll bring you audios and videos of people telling me who size.
About what people say about these things, they say now we are at fault.
Are you Obia Bodi?
Yeah, but don't do that.
Minister, what in the dinner?
But don't do that.
What in the dinner?
Let's get that verification.
Leave it. Let them come and say they didn't do it.
I will not allow.
I'm saying that the Western Regional Minister is an accomplice.
Current one here now.
Former Western Regional Minister. Former Western Regional Minister. Former Western Regional Minister. You also scarecrow. I'm Western Regional Minister.
Your life so easy. Oh yeah. Tight with the apple. Can't come on, make a bank apple. Can't come on, Charlie Jenna, life is easy with the EcoBank mobile app. You can pay your bills, transfer to and from mobile wallet, virtual card creation, transfer to other banks, express account opening, scan and pay, express cash, all at your fingertips with the EcoBank mobile app. You know it's 5-star life with EcoBank. They're luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone, yeah. They're luckiest. They're luckiest. Luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah. Money we define every day and night. Mama, Dada keep on hustling for the family. The luckiest. Star 712 hash. You can win some cash. You can be the luckiest with 1 city. Luckiest with 5,000. The luckiest. Dada come and get woman. You can be the luckiest. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah. The luckiest, luck is everywhere, yeah. For everyone, yeah. Stars everyone to hush. Luck is everywhere, luck is everywhere. Oh, tell me how you feeling lucky? Because I'm feeling lucky. Because I'm feeling like the ultimate. That how we go win. If I win it, you could be the luckiest.
Hello, Ghana for bills are coming home more. Bills set 2025 year. And it does so homo bia what you walk only ejumaye. Ain't if I when it bills. Na beji loan na ubeti media ya wow ejuma. Way alone don't come me. Wun yashio. Nye wun hiane wu Ghana card. Ewa na wun saka unsika. Na sa we obia we ya wow ejuma upese wutremu. Anasa we ejume niya. Uji busumi aketria. And your bill se bray. Na beji loan na. Wun Fabi BS Yawa, collateral, and NASA deposit. We hear Mubia. Ain't ya fade? Bills a will be a 1 year to maybe. Ubetunia Bejin loan don't come in Nubi. Nasa what's Nefiana when yes, it can be dear. Hey, wow! Ain't it for bills to say, it was 0596 920 833 and 0302 200 390. Now, what's to near Chiao bills? Name HSA Kakrao. Bank of Ghana and Sasha Bills Microcredit HSA. Bills, financing your needs.
One day, Anna, Max Buy per se, yes, Kabibri. Mr. How? Max Buy at the bundle offers a casio being take ebro. Buy 2 for less. When about OTC or washing machines and a kettle for only 5,530 Ghana cedis. Let's save you a cool 300 Ghana cedis. But our Infinix Smart TV and a smartwatch, 3,000 Ghana cedis per. A Fezuma Sanka Techno Common 40 Pro and a smartwatch for only 3,170 cedis. Let's see a 250 Amunumuwa. Come Max Buy showroom or memo baby and I shop it online at www.maxbuy.com.gh. Friend 054 401 9552. Nebisa bundle promo no na jiweni kra. Max Buy, quality you trust, prices you love.
The luckiest. Luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah. What do you do when you need some money? You go be hustle, you go bread, but you need some luck today. Just dial *712 hash, make you play the game and win. Buy for your mama, buy for your papa, buy for your brother and your sister and your crew. From 1 city to 5K, you don't need much, not much to play. Just dial *712 hash, luckiestlottery.com. Play the game, play the luckiest. Oh, luck is everywhere, for everyone, yeah. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere, for everyone, yeah.
You could be the luckiest.
Sika boom. Fidelity Bank say save and win. Muntio. Sika boom. Just deposit and begin. Every 500 CDs you keep for a month, you get 1 point all at once. More deposits gets more points in. More points, more cash you feel win. How many points? 1 point every 500 CD. What if you win? 5,000 CDs monthly. And the grand prize? Hey! 100,000 Ghana CD.
Don't wait. Visit any Fidelity branch or agent nationwide to deposit in multiples of 500 CDs. The more you deposit, the better your chances to win 5,000 CDs monthly and 100,000 CDs in the grand draw. Terms and conditions apply. Win with us. Fidelity Bank, believe with us.
Sika boom.
This is an NLA approved promo, now running on the Caritas Lottery platform.
Chris, download it and use it. It gon' make your life so easy. Yeah. Oh yeah, download it. You gon' enjoy it. In my come make a download them for you. Cause you can pay bills, you can buy credit, you can pay school fees, even just tight with the Apple. Can't come on, Echo Bank Apple. Can't come on,
virtual card creation, transfer to other banks, express account opening, scan and pay, express cash, all at your fingertips with the EcoBank mobile app. You know, it's 5-star life with EcoBank.
Electrical appliance bang na wo pato. Say your mobile phones be to say Nokia, Samsung, Infinix, any phones ahodo nyina. Smart TVs, air conditioners, chest freezer, double decker, tabletop fridges, and a washing machine, microwaves, blenders, CCTV camera. Any call Franco electrical appliances. Durable and very energy efficient. Wasans what it bonus so. Bura branch beer benwo. Nekwaji electrical appliances papa na ne buofu every Franco anafre 0246 422 338 and 0555 939311 and www.francotrading.com. Now to add your online ubetimi up to 40% discount. Electrical appliances papa ifi bako pe Franco. Hello, Ghana for bills are canning hubiamo. Bills set 2025 year. And it does so homo bia what you walk only ejumaye. Ain't if I when it bills. Na beji loan na ubeti media ya wa wejuma. Way alone don't come me. Wun yashio. Nye wun hiane wu Ghana card. Ewa na wun saka usika. Na sa we obia we ya wa wejuma upese wutremu. Anasa we ejumaye niya. Uchi busumi aketria. And your bill set bread. Na beji lona. Wun febi BS yawa. Collateral. Anasa deposit. Wun hiemu bia. Ain't ya fade bill se will be a 1 year to maybe ye. Ubetu mi abeji loan don't come in nubi. Na sa what's nefi na when yes no be dear. Hey wow. Ain't it for bills se sia. It was 0596 920 833 and 0302 200 390. Now what to me yawo bills. Name H Kakra. Bank of Ghana and Sasha Bills Microcredit Chishayase. Bills, financing your needs.
The luckiest everywhere, for everyone, yeah.
This year is going to be sweet. I don't just feel it, I know it, because the Luckiest Season 3 is back.
And I'm about to show you how to grab your golden ticket. Just dial *712# and follow the prompts to purchase your ticket. Or go to theluckiestafrica.com, hit community ticket, and pick your lucky number.
Or let the system do its magic. Choose how much you want to spend from 1 to 5,000 Ghana cedis. You can even buy a ticket for someone else. Be someone's hero. Payment? Easy. Mobile money in Ghana or card if you're international.
One ticket can turn 1 CD into 500 times more. That's smarts we love. Or your community go win 10 times more. So let's get lucky together because luck is everywhere.
Tie. Ene wiase mu, yen tam sika twitwiri die, elfa nkoto phone, na ye light bill nhwen, water bill nhwen, rent, yen kan ho asem. Eni ti na EBA phones say, odi abrochira bagana. Ene udi wani chiemu e London, ebesin ko Lagos a amanfo kwaji phone. One tam sika bebre, elfa nkoto, na emom, wotua ne nkakra. EBA phone say, wadi bia bagana. Eni ti say iPhone na wopa, efi iPhone X, eko the latest iPhone brand. Fo eni chiemu e EBA phones. Na kwaji phone to your 40% down payment. Na for phone your collateral same BA no, guarantor same BA no. We no e your Ghana card and afi a chance de address we ye juma keke. We no sa upese utia no weekly and a monthly e kwinda ho. Phones no ye real. Na plan no very simple. Kai hunu say EBA phones e wo iPhones any one kadia wo turn the wholesale price and afi so no wo repair iPhone type bia. Enti adenti na disa wo train for EBA phones I was 0596 0597 342 168 and now 0597 042 990. Ubetumi anante abaye shop. Yawa Circle, American Mall, and Afe Kumase, Edum, Ejekum Abronsai Kesinum. Kai hunu say, yawa Facebook and Instagram, ewo EBA phones. EBA phones and accessories. Ewiasia yede. EBA phones akesie. Nintiano, inkete.
Hey! When we send your police in your draw, Imbusaba Mesa Amama Huaden.
Refuse to grow, and young offense swabek kahun.
And what day immune system or Yankopon, and your ready pediatric somewhere who by no, and Nasa wonum Imbusaba Mesa, a peja immune system nabribia. Ya rientimu. Sase dear, a month for the one, the Imbusaba Mesa, don't what dance yes say, and Yarwa who ran Nipa and Yina etimi banaso, and in Yarwa Kasian Kaya within the and a hoka. Now Yamwa suing no, a boy who buying every home. And now I'm pa, one Yarwana dada, no monum doctor and Rono, and num Imbusaba Mesanoa, and Mama who are deep in tea. Ya womuntim pose, Yaria Esomo. Imbusaba Mesa, a walk Kaisi, and you are may move bia your tone in row. At to form friend 0246 20 84 96. FDA, Ashisha said, Jadian Cratry, what Jatu say, ye.
Me say, Echo Bank Mobile to make me crazy. Download it and use it. It gon' make your life so easy. Download it. You gon' enjoy it. In my check. Come make a download them for you. Cause you can pay bills, you can buy credit, you can pay school fees, even just tight with the Apple. Come on, Echo Bank Apple.
Ecobank mobile app. You can pay your bills, transfer to and from mobile wallet, virtual card creation, transfer to other banks, express account opening, scan and pay, express cash, all at your fingertips with the Ecobank mobile app. You know it's 5-star life with Ecobank.
When we send your police in your draw, Imbusaba Mesa Amama Huaden.
Refuse to grow, and young offense swabek kahun.
And what day immune system or Yankopon, and your ready pediatric somewhere who by no, and Nasa wonum Imbusaba Mesa, a peja immune system nabribia. Ya rientimu. Sase dear, a month for the one, the Imbusaba Mesa, don't what dance yes say, and Yarwa who ran Nipa and Yina etimi banaso, and in Yarwa Kasian Kaya within the D and a hoka. Now Yamwa suing no, a boy who buying every home. And now I'm pa, one Yarwana dada, no monum doctor and Rono, and num Imbusaba Mesanoa, and Mama who are deep in tea. Ya womuntim pose, Yaria Esomo. Imbusaba Mesa, a walk Kaisi, and you may move bia your tone in row. At to form friend 0246 20 84 96. FDA, Ashisha said, Jadian Cratry, what Jatu say, ye.
Fidelity Bank say save and win. Muntio, Sikaboom. Just deposit and begin. Every 500 CDs you keep for a month, you get 1 point all at once. More deposits, gets more points in. More points, more cash you feel win. How many points? 1 point every 500 CD. What if you win? 5,000 CDs monthly. And the grand prize? Hey! 100,000 Ghana CD.
Don't wait. Visit any Fidelity branch or agent nationwide to deposit in multiples of 500 CDs. The more you deposit, the better your chances to win 5,000 CDs monthly and 100,000 CDs in the grand draw. Terms and conditions apply. Win with us. Fidelity Bank, believe with us.
Sikaboom!
This is an NLA approved promo, now running on the Caritas Lottery platform.
Eura, me pacho brana me shade wo bagi.
Bra, aden, enen subiem.
Hey, time heba me share ya me kan say yi ba akun, anu we yi me ensen.
Bra, sanya time heba me sha esia chimi ni me fie fo enya dia baako ebeso yen.
We dia udi se ofa ni nyina.
Time heba me sha me kase me di one dance ya heaven ena de me kwa akopie. Enti se malaria we draw ne time heba mixture.
Enye enunku o, die nanum ato a wontimi anidie no. Time heba mixture duro no ena ye ma o. Oba a wafa afuro de o ma akwada no fo. Ene akwada woni mfie dumienu entimi num aduro yi bi. Se obeto aduro yi bi anoma, hwe se wakọ hospital anase lab amaye hu se wo atridie malaria yi bi ansa. Se o petam heba mixture enuro dudu atu a, fo ani kire KNG Herbal Center ewo Emrom Abidjan House. Ana ba ko so wo atonsu Monaco Junction.
Eno echi obenya bi atowo over the counter medicine sellers. Ene herbal shop dodo na emu.
Fre 0244 417669.
Kayo set time no TIME time herbal mixture afi malaria fever bi adani ziba ewo munu betu akọ.
FDA agi adwade nkratoe yi atum.
This year is going to be sweet. I don't just feel it, I know it, because the luckiest season 3 is back.
And I'm about to show you how to grab your golden ticket. Just dial *712# and follow the prompts to purchase your ticket. Or go to the luckiestafrica.com, hit community tickets, and pick your lucky number.
Or let the system do its magic. Choose how much you want to spend from 1 to 5,000 Ghana cedis. You can even buy a ticket for someone else. Be someone's hero. Payment? Easy. Mobile money in Ghana or card if you're international.
One ticket can turn 1 CD into 500 times more. That's smarts we love. Or your community could win 10 times more. So let's get lucky together because luck is everywhere.
Hello, Ghana! It's the time of the year! Raise your steins for the Oktoberfest Beer Festival, Ghana's premier 5-star hotel, and your CIMG Hospitality Facility of the Year. Labadi Beach Hotel brings you another exciting edition of the biggest beer festival in the world, Oktoberfest 2025.
To the Brewfest, raise up your stein, sing for the lager, the stout and the wine, cheer for the ale that will carry us through. There's no greater calling than raising a brew.
Performing live once again in Ghana is the Bayern Boys Band from Germany. Experience traditional German food and beers on Friday, 3rd and 4th October 2025 at the magnificent Addison Pavilion. For enquiries and reservations, please call 0540 109995 or 747670. Oktoberfest Beer Festival 2025. Come, let's party! Oktoberfest Beer Festival 2025 is proudly supported by Multimedia Group, Brussels Airlines, Media General, Guinness Ghana, Accra Brewery, and Heritage Beer.
Asempa FM. Asempa FM.
Omanhene, Asante. Omanhene, Asante. Omanhene, Asante. What I say, what carry I want it. Omanhene, Asante. Omanhene, Asante. Omanhene, Asante. What I say, what carry I want it.
47 minutes after 5 high Asempa 94.7 Ekosiisen On na yetwaso ewa hanum say my memfa quick reminders when to Maunafe Kopechra Kwan Tabia Herbal Mixture for kaya se wonu no na bedwaso the akutia malaria Tabia Herbal Mixture ana de ko ama mema ye mema Tabia takum afedi boost your immune system Tabia Zone Care ana fe se oyema timo so a Tabia Herbal Capsules ebo send we na benya biato Tabia ho anase shop bia ye ton ro e pharmacy bia wonya bi ato e wonum fre 0243 686861 and 0245 749206 no timini won edi inkitawo yaka say the era Azuma abeka insawa akrofum mashibedwani on the ticket of the ruling National Democratic Congress. Kane Eastern Region Minister enso abeka yense ira yesete champions ewa Ramazuma Kwaba ma
Kwaba ho sanu pa yishai ete bejoso
bibia na mekwem
o nyame adom se ni yishia no pa net ye no
sa pepepe
no ani asande aba
maba mrashe bidjuma na se
no yemba be middle next month date ni nyamba
it conference dem ugusu
ye kwani aba last week na me wo ho but na ye just a day me call ye bi wo odumase no wo boase nti my said next week me ko na makoye adwuma kakra wo ho no nti yeguso
I see
yeguso me wo high crime me district education office for na edinkomo me share of the get fund me nom kushia ma me say your budget how are you person spending on your me know much share no abetumbe about 2 weeks ago so now me say omode procurement in hon sense me bia ba media mo so mo anye near person me yede mo nyina mama matiase so they have to do the procurement process ni bibia so that by next week me kono na bibia wo na hand over the amount so we are on course kakra
how are you tackling mebunu na omuso adwuma wansema
yeah major challenge in fact our unemployment rate is above the national unemployment rate. They check how critical. Yes, above. Yeah, they are about 19%. We statistical service reporter current one on the buyer. Yeah, about 17. Whilst I think national unemployment is around 14-15. I stand to be corrected. Until you chemuho. Just all quite high unemployment and all. I was slow party. They may try say my agency see and say see you soon be oha. Me no more enter mu kakra. Until me try say my JJ or more qualification a bit me do my sheshe baby na mako papa or much say vacancies kakra be on feeling na ya push be e da show. You be use apprenticeship program no so. The anti o me common fund mu a me allocate kakra ho for you start obi a pese oye no ankasa no adwuma bibi ni ade no ye be na ye de kakra nye kese bia onim se common fund MPD minister be kan chiro se eye kakra bi but ye na ye hese betumi nti ye gusu kakra.
I see, but more challenges with Galamsey.
Yes, Asante region there will be a bekacho say we Kumasi metro nomne ebia few what's a Ghana nkasa no so a good coast is campo anonti everywhere in this country who person when you go that will be the quantity of it may be about from kakra but you will be what is Ashanti region, Eastern region and some regions in be what they are baby a be wo until makwanya o me nti
with it.
Yes, my kind of cause of video supeng and my kind of menu first time Croatia I think I don't make say I do baby cry me and na me lead arrest na your friend me catch him say MP yes ana what I yes utikika media frankly speaking mining in forests, mining in water bodies and I remember how the na challenge cry and say kwan a lady bibi to say be aboaje krom to through 109 to akasu no obi aya ma kwan na nkasa na da wono divert kwan na san to kwan na nkasa so ayeden aka ho enum na me arrest woman last week me enkra say amanfo bi pese wo tu 109 kwan no so na me sanya enkra say wamase kokonten kwan na won say you ready media budget no finance minister can say ma allocate some funds be for about 166 10 kilometer each for every 166 constituencies 10 kilometer each and my constituency no benefiting and I'm here and say oba my constituency where we are from the second bigger community Ampunyase and highway free Obuasi Kodumkwa no from Ampunya that kwai no the junction of Ampunyase to Ampunyase near about 4.3 kilometers. To me, and say what's the developer also because I said they are the second capital, but you neglect too much, and we have to at least make conscious effort to be to lift to in terms of development na obi ba krofuma na okoho hu se ampa wo ye krofuma ene kura eso so ye the 4.3 no ko and yes ye the 5.7 eko ye fe wamase na ye de aba nyambe kire no so ye highway no eno so the third highest or biggest community me hwe no in terms wo ye development ya population count population was a guide and party aha na ye stronghold aha na ye mayino kwa na ye maka say we kwan me fast we winning elections na and this in kwa na to abama I represent the constituency. I cut across the two political parties, you know, and that so we are from there. So galamse no e ho kakra me forest reserves be enum na me wo e bo be miensa de na story nenye me can say before 2016 na ye ni excavator ho, but after 2016 somewhere 2018 and your politics here do baby na an emergency mu omukura on mind the ama galamse no kwa ye de maka and over maka say, and I will say it today again say and because of party be abam not nipa be benefit here edin say samba wo be jani peko pesa be jani edin papa because I will be feel say as soon as that men na wo kruma na kapre kra woni bi na ma ba ye no ya bone ho ban ama ene wa ye adwuma ama wasisi adan ye di eni ehu bi se fie wi ene dia fie wi ene dia o de ne ba ko abruchi kusku enti se menso ma ban ba menso na ozumi nyai enti eye ade a you bet me akotna TV so you bet me atna radio so me pretend say ni ho ni ade but President Mahama and na ban so fa sadia because of ya makwan am obi aye ya nka na hwe ye ban so ye say ya che no yenye na hwe eno ne ade asisi aye ko ho to kwa metimi aka say sisi also no discussing the effect of my galamsey no ne ade no ne wo ho de but sisi a enya more publicity, the fight again more interest. So then anopana me can say me who da mako TV so na radio so for the past 6-7 months I can galamsey asem me who every day can ho asem nti ama enne no ne kono yakoye nim bia enye se ne ye pesi nya no de but enne akona nim ankasa ehu a ewom any ade me ka say beginning no be frame a na ya ba me so na see na me ma mate ase say e be yedin say wo site na ye be chewa wo be frame na metimi aka bi because me da bia me ko radio so ko kasa na me mpese da kro security officer bia na say you be record MP a o say ye njai galamsey ni man nya na dwuma enti me twe me ho firi o me kan and for about 4 months be me receive any call bia na me make any call bia directing any police officer or security officer say obi ya makwala o ye galamsey ntienja because me nye bi da and kasa video so Asempa dey do ewianum kwa nwumra Ghana the more manage politics ehun do na ti Asempa and obi ani me krom fotie me wa teacher ni be very Michael Inti was sending me message be on the also muti nti muti me nya galamsey da me sponsor obi nso nye bi da say me wo obi nso sisi so yi bi ma me nje me ni galamsey ni bi o yi bi ma nti ye can say ye try say ye be jai especially the forests and the water bodies the water bodies ye try say ye be jai adwuma ni ho de ye hwesa ban no nyuma kakran ya sha ase ye be kan wasem ye be ye de ye ho be hihim na ya na ban no so disika ashim na ye mabunu na nya nyuma ayo ye best because so yan here baby o mine no also serving as a member of the Sanitation Water Resource Committee.
Enkoyi
any can say call the way econo. Yempesi ebedu baby a afi ye nyina ye abia endu tabre na ye nyina ye meti ase se ade na ye na no mo kana enye no na afi ye du baby a wo ye ho hwenso ada enye yi nti any can say edu ho abai na ye na famu dia, but we need to do more.
But seriously, we are beneficiaries. And then say
yeah. Another adding, but I don't know you who leader. Leader, you also yes.
I don't know me who leader.
Sir,
adding
yes, sir. Be a problem
because we need
a challenge. No kwa dinner with me kwa. Now my why exceptional leader. What you say? Common problems will be a team solving. What you say? So this is the time I was say you hold the leadership. And I have that trust in the president, John Dramani Mahama.
But party faithful,
yeah. Challenge. Yes. Metibi pa. Anopena me catch us say. A branch be a minim na me chana kakra. Or a young guy, but when you scapa. Or a minor. Na or in Portugal, first I say galam, so import excavators. Yeah. By the year 2023 to 2024, and I was saying Sika. Sena afi endobu be bana a quadruple a bibisa. Because if you don't work with China, no go import excavators in the na nensoto. Or they buy I be or for 20 no be year. Some 2-3 days na nyina sa we beje 3 we beje say na what your part payment na week bia wo tua de aka no. But ye to ba wi kim. Oh ne excavators 24 and a buy a chiri kra o si bi so Asempa ka. We 4 months ni no ba me ho. Na wo su. One way or the other, may me see. During the campaign, Obama pay 50,000. But me intime mo because I buy the policy no emboa galamsey. And share to clear before you have to pass through a certain process to clear the excavator. Say yes, I just see the tracker bomb which ready or they go baby cry echo. Na ye bibia so wo we are to be fee say aban amamwo an kra wo no na me ye madwuma na obi anya me hehe me the excavators buy 2 weeks na sana ma de foforo aba see aban we buy excavators me ntimi nkra biem de aka crash ho. So these are some of the challenges where government are go through enya easy. Me mako interior minister fia menya penny me leader Muntaka party chairman for e woni fie say abefo mo excavators minister ka kire mo say government position no so ene say in fact yendime zo so mo bi enye illegal mining into osre wo mo e woni fie okumase. Now, these are constituency, a be constituency office holders. So, Adiana Yakanasano, so wouldn't ni more who they were. Is it here? Who can say that from now after 2020 elections?
Asempa FM.
NPP are buying President Anadu Danko Kufuor neighbor Omi are buying. Omuyo money free galamsey so. One test of communicators be. Try radio so I must say, and I'm the fighter against galamsey in a man called lose elections.
They still say that.
So a political party is formed to win political power and govern. So who names idea who you will lose elections? How many leaders will do it and lose elections? When you go on grounds, now qua you welcome because of the policy out there. Ask MPs ne ade o mo free areas aye mine na hwe say it say I am one of them yenje asu bi ma menka no krenjo yenje asu bi enough obi kura timi amafo kura frɛ me honorable da bia akɔ galamsey ho asɛm kwa na akɔka aden na so nyame na me select topics. I am part of the communication team. I am part of the national communication team, and I'm supposed to speak for the government and the party on issues. And me kwani de your friend me de galamsey ba me se galamsey kan de be ma galamsey kan ho na be kwakoka
the party addition call consensus ne kasa.
Yes, I am being real.
That's the reality.
Yes, because obi fi say 8 years come dey na sa na manfo bi na tutu galamsey no e wo nani so e no kre me na meti consensus ni. And the party chairman woni dia no ye secretary we will be wo ba bia na okuntu o mo amunye bia nkasa nso wo mo anoma kofo ma ba na omo ye. And week bia na omo de omo je. We benefit we MP benefit DC benefit we benefit. And our government in the buy was it do no ma monye. Oh my. So enough of, but I will commend the president because among for him oko grounds are enye easy to do galamsey ni say na e brena atwam no moye no
oko for my say enough form sir.
Yeah there's been improvement me nim say na ye twa ntro ye di atro ye kan kontompo asem me nim entitem bia no me ba radio so to da bia na obi afre say and then they come na mso masa is either maybe one day na communication team say and they won't kasa bi men call radio bi man but because me who say we ye kokwa meka no kokwa me who say we tuntum meka no tuntum and that is how I am. That's who I am. Meaning how I pretending.
So at this point, we have
to fight this.
What do we do at this point? What do we do?
Yeah. We need to do more of community engagement at areas mine and caution. We need to do more of community engagement, and I will tell the minister. I'll go to minister and tell him, and form district tax forces. District bia wa wo hwe district no. We have a monitoring team. Yes, we have the forest guard for forest reserve for but the district na nje ntum so no an fight here. Ya den ko for ba ombesan koye. And the district chief executives and other ifo no nyina so no should have a role to play. The be access so ida obe koso atena wo ho as a MP first a DC and as a one tana ho nyina no I think ministers nyina so aka regional ministers no so that they supervise their DCs the MMDCs because many assemblyman be anya issues because of galamsey.
No, my ministers.
Yes, many assembly members, not even one crowd two. Me makwachi mayachi excavator. Any omo ye adwuma wo nyina. Assembly my friend me say nye galamsey no mo ye kwan. Na me say no, this cannot be a kwan na mo ye. The mo ye na galamsey na mo ye. Also ye kwa fa na me say masa. What travel letter area? I'm a kwan did that letter area na ya say no. At the end of the day, me ye be di matem say MP me buy me hwe me ye kwan. E kwan na me tu ana mo say me ye no. De wo ho no me ma ye ntutu kwan na nye dey. Ense no. Or see a man bill me say that be woman because one thing is that most of them woman bill we are on them will be one hour fan where they go. And the told be asutwa bet me their man and say what the call no question be 2-3 days kura no mo jai na man kwa na why dey. Atodo you human right issues near the aden so ye dey. You're entitled to bill near the aden. But the told be no corner from police for ye kan masa. So who you see me maka over and over say your security no don't do na compromise. at the moment I bet boni dia ka tax force so nko galamsey na sada na wayi
security
most of them sada na say selecting account say nko galamsey fighter if ye kwama ye de yes no more ayeti wo mo ye do mo ye vanguard galant stop any na about 3 or 4 of them minister on the na sabe on the owabam ebi
operation calm life
ne na sefo no
operation calm life here no standard eno ne dey anajo
okay but galam stop me nim hwe no galam stop any vanguard na ne headquarters wo boase wa wase fufuo bi wo ho kwa akrante obeto agu ne fufuo so no wuntimi ntobi
de ono behwa man eyato yi
masa edu ba bi na meme ma omo information ma omo koyi nkofo free forest na me life here at risk.
Wow.
Omatima ka cho omo say asuma esi na ma modwuma no because oye ho dede aye yentimi hwe ma mo nyese yete ha. Ti se mo stop no no nya kasa. Hwe. Masa omo kwa na etam sika de man I will say and masa nipa ni ye bold obekọ no ho no aka chan say chale adwuma we ya adwuma bia ni Ghana o de no akotam aka chan say chale na o nkaska sem na say ebi a nipa na ode no ko ya ade no fight sa hwan no month onje more than 10,000 cedis onje more than 10,000 cedis per month nipa no ko man be 200,000 cedis for one operations per ko say we say o ka say that for o my ka say that for ono problems bi woni fie kura chese ne dan time kura de ma me kura yare with na corporations where share will be a command by 100-200,000 ye share task force leader na ka chese ye pesi ye be humo ma be de sa na tie obi ba kwa say we kura ba kura hu no so ekuna ye kono ya mani pa no mo wase ho na ntia say nsusu ni nti ye be mama ye but ha na ye bitima mama ye na no kura ye be kire mu se de ye no ti munye ni se ni ye ne say ye kuo da kokuro no so sankuro no so se koye
education
ukoye da bi ukoye demonstration against galamsey so obenya ni patria o mo ye Lucas o medi wecha koye sa busa se di nti no monko ba bi adwuma na ko so koye demonstration o mo no koye demonstration ukra gro ho be pai wabo nti ye tinkra ha ne ye demonstration say ugu galamsey and ye kasa ne ye blame ministers ne MPs ne ho ankwa ne ba ne kon na fom.
Wow.
And what is the guarantee? Obi bisa me this question. What is the guarantee say? Ene ye ende galamsey ya change of government ba.
Onto.
En san ko yete say na no. Ya nipa no bisa ma sem ne nipa. Okoye galamsey okoye because illegal mining etra. E shewura forest ma ye chill. Sa forest na ye chill obi na be sem ko ja no BNI NIB ye ko diteni ye nyina yo ho makoja ne keke
wo ko ja
o Kumasi 2015-16 ye me na deputy regional minister of Nigeria 11:30 me ho no frɛ me say ya frɛ ne say wo mbra ba bi di BNI na me say BNI die security investigative unit institution ti adan also woni mo ho na obi frɛ ne say omo hia no ho and I'm so near mekwa kuja no because na nsem odidi ato da bi o mambidi but na djuma de nya me na ye dey minister ma menka no cry
me too
enti bi koja no ache what you say bi koja no na me o ye madamfo tie kodu ho
see enyo bibi
obi ni ode waye ni yi what you say enti bi koja no ahonjo run about in China could do ya for you omo your packet carry call omo reception and obility ya ni buy so dey kura na ketua be mu no je your phones nyina wo se wo ba ye tena ho be 3 hours no obi ameka hwe nkire wo na ketua no the next thing is omo bre ye A4 sheet I am sure he was so be 10 say ntro ya no asem na say me busa na say ya no asem say and omo ka kire nipa na me no buy say so I am mine forest be FNC and nti ontro di unim na me nso me ntro di ntia o ba me ne ye den e bae na ye ne wa ba me ndis na wa ba honorable Samosa Ponya me fa ne credit you na ye regional minister na ye me ye ne deputy ye do ho be 11 no etna ho ama ne bobe 4:30 ensu vortic baako no mo de be see ye ho eduane kura ma mu se kom dia na ye didi ya na ye ba ya na ye o man fie mpo ya je o phone so nsu ntimi nye call until somewhere 5 o'clock ho ba bi no ma ye phone so say ye nye call no be mema ye so the first person I me friend you Joseph ya me and I me chat say no say what why and no yam so ye call ansa na ye nya kwan ye de apiako and ye won ne say won call ye reclamation baby okoye this forest na yansi hu anase nipa na yansi hu biem before 2024 elections ko hwe say ne hoye
say
e ho na me so mete wa me hu so mo de excavate school gun ho a me call me throw petition de come ma Kendall na on kra dem so ye CDS so wa on na galam stop Vanguard on na your commander me throw come ma na say forest reserve bi we ho a amount for the excavators mono 4 akogum enti omko yin frame a beginning no omko yi frame e che dan ko for na sa de akọ na mama omako yi frame constituency ensem bi wo ha eto da bi a ya na me mpese me bobo bodin na wo yesi but ewi ase no oh omo condemn forest omo condemn so now nipa ni bisam say what is the guarantee that you say omunyina frame ampa omu frame ni ade hu kwani abani what is the guarantee that ndc abandi ba no ma chechiri esa ye dey aguyechi ni aye papa sa no no ka kire me but aban sesa na yenu no minister nka ho na minister kan ho na omodi abeye what you say so obi anje ni yonku ndi
a problem
obi anje ni yonku ndi nti ama oman no obi anya kwan a na opekwan obefa so a obeye ne ho yi omaya yetimo a yebu asikafo ba ye mu kwan a omfa so omunya omusi ye kwan a omfa so nya omusika na mfa ye ho obi ayesikani a yebu no ba kwan omfa so nya ni sika na mfa ye ho that omaya no enya papa we need to change from that memebu here ni afa kwan papa so nya ni sika chen sika ni afa kwan papa so nya ni sika we need to be careful the way obi asika obi owe sika na didi sika echi sika de ye oman cause to da bi na osifiri ukam na kwadaka bi mu a ana to da bi na wuro fie bi mu na kwatana na nti sika de ye but to da bi a wasa uko developed countries na o ma hye o mo man to the extent that wo sika oni sika ho to kakra kama a bad transport system to da bi kura wo car kra te say ya because of railway ni ho kwana first rain ni na se fo ho kwana abani ade nti comfort no ho buses are kama ofo a kama we nti to da bi kura wo car kra be package you afo bi we minister kra we a member of parliament kra wotime for commercial na mo wonne nipa ni nyina tim na mo konti usika wo krum na fo bi ho baby wo kra ya ma kwan kra ma wo wunsi wo fie ho efie na yesisi no ho na ban na ye de asisi ni ade na but ye be do my more competition go car we use ni car we use competition if you are waiting competition so be a pe kwan obefa so wa no obe level big the mabeko school because schools no you what the chira de a kwa wo betwa automatically you what the okonso aye de a wontwa nti obi anso pese okọ so your institutions education ya de bibia no you discriminate because the higher bidder who purchasing power na wa access quality say yeah in a school
but
that's dangerous and the day na manfo so last time na meet you na me so me subi and international school affairs private schools yi akwala okwa e chan obi okọ Legon ni sika wutu ama akwala na ko school na chan de okọ Legon akwala ya making kra no ondu 11 years memeba school a okọ na nsen yan school fees amitu amekra me degree ne ya me ye kra no me ye ene ne me da ho ye nyina no me say Mr. Endusa ba me ba no ne school fees no school fees class e cha me die books almost e been to man e cha me die so amount for prayer kope kwan pass no so de ne ba be ko sa school no bi because sa DA ne LE ne na sefo yi wo de akole ko ho a emwa e die nso nti na emwa Ube wi ase so nkwala omo so omo kira ide was schools no kura kuta qualification papa. Kuta degree papa. Nkwala ya but some of the private schools no kura no omo de not to disrespect but omo kuta senior high schools ne wasi for na kire nkwala na de ho. Ba nkwala ne ni ma de. Ba bi na obi akwa college. Kuta degree wa kira de odi ntina o se banza.
Mr. Chapo, former regional minister, former member of parliament, means that Ekonosu.
Kwama, Mamincha, I'm the best shower.
Achu.
Best shower.
Papa.
Hey. Mpumi ha kra miti na ye nke nke yira kwa nke pamu me kra ma mpe be fai. Mamincha honorable Azuma. Onso kuna din.
Yeah, Kunedi.
Honorable Bon Homodin.
Ekunedi.
Nso ase 7 so.
Ekunedi.
Kama wa ba mu aye ni kan. Na mpenisi di jawa ne ri aso awo. Mama nsire de wadom na minyina madi nyina mi unyu ya pani mi wofa. Me kane na mene na nesum wo mrase bedwam. Eye onumunyamfo Kwasi Amakwata.
Oh, wofa.
Ene na nanchuwa kuna otosumieno achim akrofofo mhema mpenifo se memfase da piesie ma adofo a adeto onmunyafo Kwasi Amakwata ni Kwabena mo ofase memfase da kese pa ma memendo hu no ne gi hu se Kwabena hu se ne so ne die papa ne hu se asem to no wa nyine mu bebre ne ba ye kase ye kan yen sore so ne nti odo bibia se obusua ne mma ye size busua so mu free dangbe abunyina so mu do manfo nyina ase na kwanu fufu amaye ye papa ba akope oyo sofo.
Oh, okay.
And then you na di mfie duoson
70.
Yes.
Wow.
Do na nim no so hunu na yakase wedi mfie duoson
70.
Enyo bia se International Central Gospel Church. So for penny ba kwa ye friend no Odifo Christopher Yawano Holy Ghost Temple.
Fra house.
Exactly.
Oh wow.
So
Yeah. But slim man
is no. Intene papa me ma papa woda na
70 years.
Yes. Nyame ne dini ye nyame yeshira ne ye papa. Ti me mama papa afrisha pa na makoso asese nyame be ma na basa ne modru na koso aka no na abreni don nyina no otuye fopa no atenetene ye ne madoso nti mesumiti ayi amabetena wo fidie kese efi na ha onsi be everybody dey chop for work sir.
Everybody chop.
Na just meso be the media paso kakra.
Yeah,
na me komenim no eye efama gudie ntoko ya kan me yoso afo because me ba ha e ma me no bobo so eto me ho a no wa frem wachire no bisa me no wa kaka amfo timi be ka me ho nsem kire wo saa no se debi nipa na menim no me bisa me se adentira na ye di ho nkomo akoye
at a point as a former regional minister or ye galamsey. You see only because you see DC ye galamsey.
What's a once a way leader?
Yeah, nkomodie bia mpeni kase bia o kase akoye yetase na te se beseni kuni ahan sana be ye man nimu na mare hosam ne se ntina honorable kasa na mai di na metie no wakasa so man ba ya na metie no num bia kasa omma kasa ne yese di obi na anya kwamna dwuma yesi mu ache ene ye 2025 odi ene abafu nhwehwe ya ba ye ba of 34 boswa no obo pampampan wo hwe mra sa galamse ti atesi pass ye kasa de yamanyosem a 15 years ago in fie dunum sabre ni egusu bosa ankrowe ya boni fie dunum a mampani meals breast mampani meals akọ mampani mahama betina kunwam mampani mahama breast utie menu ankoma na obo a emra na obo date no 2015 2016 mampani mahama na mampani sabre no onu so dimu na okọ sa galamsey ntoko ya ntina me se waka no kore no dim ano ko sa galamsey ntoko eni mampani akufo ado abeka nso na wuti tie me nuanum bi ase debre mampani akufo ado na ri galamsey ba Ghana ya na mawre hosem ma wo mo no enu ntina ekoba se etodo mo pese yemu bi ye ka asem no ma omanfo eti ase a eno de na o si eyeme na abeso na no pese mbebo na osesa ese so nsa aka ho no mu se sa lumba nyum no boy no o si agree yenka ni wachi a o si agree yede na ekedu eche na mu sa achacha etio wachi a nya de kitwa eba ne se na mekoka ne sei won se mampani na no oton sa frɛ sentwerefo ko ye no mbisa no se adenti na omobonto ano akoba se yesi ade na tiete senti yese ye ma emra bia eye nhye sa state of emergency no eye nhye as yesi yesusu na yesi the curfew atoso nti ye de nhye na beba onso chechim se nhye na tubeko mrashe bedwom na pie unu le beko mrashe bedwom bampani esakra oman mu ha nie bia omampani be sakra no akyere akra no na wotwe mienu eso o man soafo a oye minister of interior no ono omanfo be kasa no kyerɛkyerɛ omanfo mu se ade na mampani mam ye eyo no wo se metwaso ana metwesan ana mesakram nti ene be mamrashe bedwafo abamu no nti na yakase sa kasa na state of emergency no yemu bi no yemfuaso fo a yemfuaso no se enye no ne be ma enipa no edi djuma no wo be jai na minyu ka se bi se ewo se yekoso na yeni omanfo kasa omanmamba yeni anom yeni omokasa mi ke we be kase na MPP ni na di ogina no ka ne sei no hwe ese ejato yonko abodwusemu a no senso asudi ho yenu anom no emra no mu no e waban mu na no maso ye pan no mo twe ase no na mi bi se o mo se na die enya ne o mo penso kra na ye di mfidie akese esha sie tu efoma gude mampani kofo breso ye hu se ye di mfidie akese ko so nyame ye madomo a mampani mi se baaye no ene tisi ye sie firi bibi chamfan no de firi eyade o mo de ye de ye kuayo moto no sa de no na omoba no ya ye no ya ko soso na eye won moto buru ya ye no ehun ne ma ne bi no makoto no de sisi no de na munsuo ni so eno be hunu se sa ye subonti ni nyina no saudi efidi kosi na utwa sa ya ankasika mpo ano ne keke sika eno nti sa de didi mu ana bepem ne ba na se na obegina ona utimi gina ona so na woka se ade die mampani akufo ado ono no ye won se na oni menua Mustafa kasa no bisa se osi Professor Frimpong Boatin kochuro ngo bi se baby se eye abankesie mu ewo eye Jubilee House na dwuma ni nyina wo unze menua kasa mekasa waka no kre osi ye betran kran na ye de adom no nwira unse wo ka kire Mustafa se Mustafa unse mu ya wo ken da se rodi wa no do nwira na bi nwo osi ye betran kran na ye bubum a na fo magudie ni ntu bi wa ha na yentu bi wa ha se no na amanfo asore gina brane na mo se ye be ko demonstration na ye ko demonstration musa menu ana kasa no kan sem bi se uti pukra se kruwe ye di se adwuma bi wo na oboa na ne asrafo na kwa omanfo na wo kuro no no
kuro bi afiu
tepi sanse ababa be abrabo ne asetena mu adeyo
ya jatu
Kwabena me masema me kan ya na me pese ye nyina eti ase ne se ade a edi nya na no me kan o baby me si ade a me chiri wo me wiase mo ene saa eni ha no abechi na se se kuayo ye kua wo se makobo spray makobo spray ku yesusa no yese sasase no sade bi wo mu eno komo abi wo mu amo bi wo mu no ma sase no sade ba mu agina yie enti kane no ye doafuo na yebu na se ye hia opam so nyina kama ansa ba bi dua no bae no ensuo topa wo beduru afu mu no na menken apai bebre wo asase ne so ene hu ni sabio emre free we ba na emre apai na enwa etene san eni ha nyama ni nyina edi ekum san nyama ni nyina galamsey no so no aba baby sisa spray no achi enti sese ensu aye no no krokesi mu anke adwen se hana ne bo bede no sese wo kuin kronkuma ne mu a ensu aye no bo eden chense ye wo krom nipa dwen nyen koso esense ya beto obi kokofuo nze na nse na kokobo de kuntokwa se ngofo twom kokogu ngofo twofo ne twom kokogu eye hiasem eye bambo ho nsem intina marua ho sem a medi a menuanu musnya mre na se omnyina ba mi ya kabom na ya kasa asemi no na de bia mu twa na mpipio na ne atodin enche abodina keka ye intina mesi mani age menu azuma ho no abodina keka ye menuanu mo de na sumesi no bentin na da ne nyonkro wo ma no ene ye ba ye abosumi nwotwini o Kwabena minyo kasa na mitie Mr. Mustafa no omunya kasa no mukasa te se die mampani akufo na gusu wa ban mu adintina mkanisa esanse wo kasa no be kire se na ye ni se emede se wo se ma district fo na kire se okon no ye nkwa animu o se yakwa animu anka district fo no omu dada emna me nyina te ase se eyo ko kase a ye ko enti emedane wo emmetwa me adapa ase me de ma anya bi yabuni no me o ko na me de me nkotope so no se me no epe to sa de me nyu ade wo ho ene na me ka asem wo ba bi se me ka se me koyo so afo no afeni fa ye de o sheba ye se omo etu afumu ogudie nkuma e from small scale miners no ye ban small scale miners for 1.5 years ya mama nya adwuma ye de emra begu ho se mo bia nkutu ye adwuma won nsuo ho mo bia nkokwaye bretuo mu itimi gina ya naso ma ne adwuma nanso sabre ni mo no na mo fosu twa da pasa wo be ye sabre na ye chewa ne ya hye wo fidie no na mo fu di atem na mo hyinkro fidie mo hyinkro jetire yan kasa empese me kan na obi ate MPP National Women's Organizer or a minor or large scale concession na ni musa fakasa na musa fa chirechire mu concession ye de manwa o ka tributary e chirese tributary no a large scale concession e de amount na asese ne ye nomwa no wo no utimi mankofo sub leases na wo mu ababa be ye djuma wo wasase ne so say ye tributary dia utimi ye ne sa enti no mo ye special services to be render services na sa services no be render ma no mo ye djuma e de ma wo na odin da so but o ye tributary enti no utimi ma obi sub lease onkonko ye djuma e wo lease ne mo because mining ade na de ma na mining lease ye de amount asase ne de nananom na hweso na mo fo wagudie na wasase ne de your mind de anti mampani nsem na sa tumi ne wo senti a wose min osoafo na sinsa wo mama no Kwabena ma menko enti sa ye ntwa ho sisi ye nanu twa mo wi enne so bo mo de boy no sebi na me kan na me say o mini mampani John Dramani Mahama ya adwen se sa o hye no de ye wakwan hodo bebre wa betimi afa so se na medical aka no se me kan se mampani ekufo ado tu nanum gina na naso kan se o busuafo ma hyemani munyam enimonyam ma hyemi de mama be ye Ghana o man no pani na de edi enya me bana me kan ho asem me bedru me gusu kan ho asem enimonyam mo de hyemi me pese mo boa me de se enimonyam no to so se yemfo bo edi bu sa enimonyam no mo am ne nya yenkoko no amanfo to no ho pese o de the presidency krato so kra nkosi aga ye fa no tra yenkro bo okruma ya na ye me ya no na empeni kasa no peni ne ka nti me di omo di hu fel yaw se eye ademu ne chese yan kasa no ma na yetimu no wudi mampani a nipa ne ye hwe no na mum asoye no a eye asoye a edi oman no man nyina sunsum oso akofrom no osuaye a ye nyina sunsum na wo sa akofrom no osuaye o nti ye de emfonyo bia na ye de hye ne nsa keke nti ye de obi tena ho a ye de oman sunsum hye ne nsa nti asema wo ka no wo ka asema wo so obo aman na ye so ye nyina ye de ya ho oden boa na ye yama ye nkrobo nyina da na twema mentwe me na ma no oden me na menim kasa me na me kasa ede na ye de ayemfia ho na ye bia ho sa Kwabena enye ntimi nkonkan no ntimi de sa efoma gudie tuo we de eyade a edi nyina anya ntimi tie me nyina no kasa no mu hurihuri ko na sensisi so a metimi hunu se okuna ye de ama wo mo na sabe so be bia metie kwa na me de me de no matima akokire wo mo kwan amoma ko manim
say we former original minister
enye na me de minim na me ka ko
nim tokuro ni challenges a wago
to say na ono bra zuma kan ne de no unu tell me ma me owo me ye wo na mponya ase.
Wow.
Yes, into your body nyan my di na mtio. What I say na
because it was
mabusuafo bebre me unse Ghana de ye nuanom doso. Me wo fa unse mba ha na me ni opani bi kasa. On ye me kurom jase hene. Ne yire pani no free ayase.
Okay, Adante.
Nti nyina ye adanse so aja so komanya no asem ne ye kan ne galamsey no na so won se na ye nuanom ede sopa ye no nti amma sese ukoka bia unhunu se na wonka no ukokire mu won se na wonkire bo so mse ye no uka no ya wo se o ma feli na mi o mi de ma feli de akoro me do bia ye ko hwe enso hwe me mati mo bia mati de mati mi kire obi onima de ya ma ne ye wo na pesa wo miamia me na me ka asem bi so asem na me ken de minim na me ken Kwabena so hu enafo mo na mampani o se emra no dos bebiri wo ho immediate na me ka mi ni Asam George me ka se dabiri wo tene ne mi nuanu mu nkuma no call demonstration no o se 2 minutes this topic galamsey de na otwepe e wo mampani ekufo adonsem o de beto so be adwuma
na otwepe
Kwabena e na adan akumu ade yan yo so ati ase de me pese me kan se ye nkrobo no ye de asem ehia man ye twetwe no se owiasa na ye de ya amanyosem a ekoba ebesi ye na so ekoba beto ye hwe obi be kan wo se nkokọ no mo be fi beto nkusua no nkokọ se unsa kokọ beto a obekwan no obe bi hodwo na obeto kusua no kane na ye wa ban mu na ye boy omodi na nko so ye so a unsa 2020 wo se ye kokan se ye money eres na ye lose emra ye ni abra na ye stress ade kuma ye se man no ono boss ma de man hunu no nini apa ne kokubu ahe ene Dr. Tony Obin o petroleum hub nini asa me je se na betina gold so gold Tony omo tuto gold omo normal lances me to gold same de camera kujina nsuo hu ye press conference si yehwe nso nani ene ankasa me se ultimate to pickups masika edema small scale mining association for edwuma besin ko de camera nsan ko so no twenso ni se nso nani ti sen kire so hu no Kwabena se sa na me me ka no ne be ye no de asa na kama ka che sa na oye no sa na kama so me ye no a sa na me se onua we de se de aba o se aba onye tumi kakra so asan ba mu a otimi eye adoye what I say what pickups 5 and so mo fan fight the 5 million account Kwabena nti emezin ka won fa konfanfa camera no ko se de tumi ne nsam na wo na ka ona ni so nani maye so Kwabena enu ti na me se wo de ade no ekodane amanyo na odi twampoa sada kokko kwan o kwan a odi o twampo nya na o kwan ko odi twampoa na yekọ no afi o beto asese kokko no o mo beto na aboboa no ede na beka kire mo kokko no obeto ade na de yanim ufa ha ensuo ahono me kai pa se ononyamfo sisi ladapa oba menchen wokofodua ne fikofodua ne ekọ mampani krom chebi ne nsu ne ni ate Water Resources Commission fo ni age ekọ ba bia omo tuti nsu ne nyina sa abre na ya baane no su ne nyina da ho kama obia nse nsu no nsu enei ubefa sa pomo nyina nsu na ho no na sebe meso me betra na meso me de ko ese me de ya manyosem a na me ko ya na me bae Kwabena na me ko ya na maka bia bo ma na won se ma na wo ka kire me no on se minya mun safati ha no kan prosi fo on se man pani be kasa wo se ono me yi prosi fo ni firi mu sese no prosi on sore keke nko kire prosi jise obi be ye e de wo call police station no wakwa ye wo kon hu complain wo de ho asem akọ onye so sori ya no akwa kire eti amra won chisa so hunu enti a pimpim minua no mobo enti na Mustafa de hu ehi tu samba me se manunso no minua pa no gose na Mustafa bo mo wie no hitira na tin mo nye hitiketwa so what ya say enti e ba ne se ya hu kwan obefa so enti mo ma ye mfa sa nkomo boy nkrubo we ye mfa nye amanyosem se edaho a media me gidi se e wo se yesi nkonwa na ye nyina ye toato adwen na ye de bua Ghana nkan ko sebe meti hoi le bia masma me kame se country broke country no broke Kwabena nyana mse me hu wache mabai mo ba bi ko anka mete wa se se nka mente a eno ti no ihwe me nuanom nura suban bi omuda na dia no mu nyina oma no asesa mitimi stressa ese yesi edija wa na ye dia so a he ye de so aye no ni ye boy ohumodin ka bia na o kan no maba no maba dia bebo pan no omko omde bebo pan no omko ene ye kase ye de bo wo mu a enko mutimi nya konwa kra no matena so enti no mesre se eye nyina ya sase ye o man ye nyina ye dia onse Mustafa me se unu ye dem de use Mustafa o nani da ho ubisa ne se na 2001 license no kan o say Joy News o won nyansan kro bo wa say was according to Joy News enyo no one no director of operations at the Jubilee House na or all the security report no o koti Joy News o say no gree for mu onu aka so what I say o say Joy News report
o ma o say Mustafa ni ha o
na say me no
ma me media me ka ye no
deputy na
Mustafa wa ha
azuma tie de me tire no ma me bra de no so tie mama pesa mba de na kana mama bra so me ba minwe na so wo say na me tonko sa na me pesa o fa kwan afa na masim me ma e masim
sa
so me so kan okro ne tam so kan okro no yami ye minua pa yami ye deputy minister na me ni papa wasi ne yonku bi enko di enko kire no koja no eme de ne frae ni nyina ye galamse kuro ya e fa se baby ofiri ba no ye mining area adanse ye mining area oboase ya adanse enti baby a ne mpesua no woni nyina no ye mining area kane baby no obi anim se omunim efom agudie ho adwuma yo enye kane po ne nyina se nipa no ofiri adanse pomu wa no free eye akwatia epom. These were the major mining neighborhoods and wo omayimu omno te mining na se omno nim daade okọ boase no because okọ daade ana chese oye mine okọ ebo ase and wo ka daade because fante adanse asen eben finfin mantem nti fantifo do na wo boase daade susu ye fante kasa kire se wakọ asase ase ana se wakọ fom bibi e wo fom bia ye daade wo fante kasam koranya me no de ni bi efiri do ho aba no what you say enti no bitie honorable Azuma kasa yo kan ya na che say ye wo how ne say afi krapo na ye ba be set up district task forces ni ade yo because the machinery of government no wo fam mu a enye so tire mu na tu o Mampani Mahama, what the president pay? Now so share Dabena who's appointing some deputy ministers.
Or Jebrika
are good. Now no metia minia samija fi mafidi ba so was he gold board 5 months or dena or no okoku gold okoku galamsey. What I see, say abuano. If you didn't children, and I say Janos as well. Aha, and you know, maybe no, the man who knew my way, mono. Eana Minianum, a futunam, the mom's own tea futu. Where do you bet your futu, my friend, son, or what your dinner, or tea futun? A futun in the say. I saw more many a ding, a galamsey corner home. Where Kwabena enya Ghana for nkwan etu galamsey no ahoho wo mu ahoho aweye mpuye atoye mantemu ha yenuanu mu ewo wa mama so no won se ye nsa hyehye ngoma biase a ye friend treaty no dodo na o komu ya obehunu wo mu o mu hyehyemu so ate ase enti saafo no obu a mu kita emfidie bi your friend metal detectors. Queen, no me conco cocoa foam, educator for cocoa phone. Nina woman, I number women side in your monka. Your woman near can, says Afono, one more idea anymore. Burkina Bay for Mali for, go and sass so. And yet, come on, yes, I'm getting a tear canoe. And yet, eti no ya eti na mempabo dina keka as ade na da ho aye kono wonim enye ntokwa ketwa na yete ho aye kono eti to de be na manyo sem se na we no ba no ona ne nkrofo na jubilee na ukoya na obae wo kana kwa yetie ne kwa seseye na meka chose nkoko na be fi omba beto wo abobo ano ukoya na obae ese kufu do nyama mpani bio nti na me pese omba bia na kufu do nyama mpani bio ofri ho
it my solution
my anu aduro ya de be so yare na no ne o man ne ho ato no ko ba ya na we kwa Ekosian koda empensa
promo Mr. Menase wrap up my
your former minister, experienced politician,
very experienced
as a wonka. No, but media mekana said they be a mekana.
But the question is lots of the text messages about Omabo Abaso. Omabo Abaso for your forthright now they are to Jano. No. What can say? You are real.
So what follow me? Say me ba adom me all me communication on this issue. Enya baso body ni here me but I was here nka nokre. Na yetama politics na ye too of kekabichire ne kekawadwe menjim fun so ntum ne ade. Ye ya ban na say do ba bi ne hu say ade we bi a ekuna edi ye behia as opposition mo ya me hu ferry bi ewom say be ka say momo aye power ne de say age awie ara me bo but say wo ye ofa empo asem ka wo nya sasa ne but say ofa kwambo ne so kra na onya power na you have a country to govern and leave a legacy. So you took kwan na ko bi man so na man na efe na ba man so na tisi ya
we dey fetch me what can Asempa wo say empo you be na ti empo na say wo say manu sisim na so
okay manu sempo se manu so manu so na so
obi nko ka say wo ka
sand wo ka say pa ne wo say benya Asante ni oh yeah no benya Asante ni
baby ya wo dance ya wo dance proper na me wo dance proper wo so just
Matthias enti me gina de me offer na me senior aka no so enti ebre bia no me de me feel say at the end of the 4 years of President Mahama no me wo gidie pa minim say odwen o man no ho pese o ja bibi because me my leader ewo positions be pen answer that me be MP ade amahu ni say wo ja bibi pa na okwa na obi ba na okone so o tama na wo ho no obi kura timi frɛ honorable tama na ye presiding member me kai tama ye lose power na NPP assembly members etimi frɛ me ka kyerɛ me say ade ba ko pe and how almost say you revoke my appointment because I'm a government appointee because I'm combina and I'm elected and I'm the whole presiding member. I wouldn't know what assembly members me no normal MPP assembly members though a non-partisan but be any or more a new to be as a krumo a mudrasi assembly member ebesine that relationship never and yes obesomako like minister ohi na the staff or no more administration ho and empo nananom ne ade da ho timikai say regional minister we eno na was ye a bread ye dey right ye ninka so ye so ye mu bi susa
ye beto en common
o chena na en social media ne ade ntino wo ya ade a en me MP mi nim o chena ba bi a me dey cha ye ko bo kire wa na
on this note madam ina must ba chief ban is your cham
oh yeah so chief ban so na appointment ne kwesi say me wa ba mu but MC man but do deserve appointment
mbeda wa banda na ranse mu hu ai wa de pede mu hu o de mu hu na azimi yunya na mu ehwe
me nya appointing authority but I think me so me a party ni or one person or so boa pa
okay yeah so on that note my men kai mo say me do baba be kan economy ne or set the champion
okay
yeah orange factory bi near produce juice bi
okay
ye nipa ba ko de yankai obi aya ye ka say de on kan ho
I see
na yo baby a big farm orange farm
I see
the weekends ye ko do asia
me so me ekwani o ye wo me afum ko ase nti ye kwa o twa do bi ma me a Uti bi ma me metima do kakra
I was say that CP was so grateful also oje brehweti bia na damu nyina amase nyame ya doma echira we are here ye Judicial ya trabre ne kakra bi de but we are so grateful onyame de echira we are here na ya sa beto aso e wa amse
Asempa FM